Head over to UntitledEntertainment.com for our new merch. We have the Loki inspired theme, aka Loki Math. If you want to cop some shit, go ahead and cop it. We got some sweaters. We have Ahsoka themed shirts. If you truly like what we're doing here, please go ahead and go to our YouTube channel, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification. If it's a dislike, a like, we appreciate all the support. Thank you very much.
Do you read me? Do you read me out there?
Copy that. Initiating phase 3.
Time. They're here.
Let's hope they hear this.
This hit goes out to you.
So better go.
Let's go back! Laying the smack down on all! I'm still standing here!
Calling all Autobots. Roll out.
Whoa!
They start with.
Acknowledge me!
Whatever you can imagine.
Make us who we are.
Welcome to another trailer reaction for Untitled Live.
Yo, monologuing, bro. Finish him, bro. Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger.
Lost your reptilian ass mind. Open the fucking door.
You know what I mean? You got cereal, right? You pour the last bit of it, and it's just that dust that comes out. You're like,
What is he
I'm sorry. I'm mean. I'm sorry, guys.
We don't need to be fixed.
Because I feel like Star Wars is very like patriarchal, so it was.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We are no Jedi.
Feminists comes into these spaces and they don't know shit about the Lord.
Hey, Google, everybody in this room is about that superhero life. And if you don't mind my asking, where the hell have you been all this?
And then when everything is over, and then he's king again, in King Dynasty or Secret Wars, everybody's gonna be on his dick again. And it's like, yo,
You must be sleeping under a rock or something.
God, bro, it's so, I hate people sometimes.
Let it all out, bro. Let it all out.
I am king!
I'm driving the train right now.
Maybe this time you'll learn.
He bust Drake after that diss song. He put your TKs to that. I got them.
Cisgender feminism.
Keep talking, goddammit. You keep talking, I'm gonna slip out of the suit and slap that thick ass wig up your face.
You got the chance. That's it right there. That's the Winter Soldier Prime code right there to get you back in there.
That shit will be right up.
I was like, yo, I'm done podcasting. What's really good? What's really good? Welcome to Untitled Live, episode 161. We made it. We here. Another Friday. A cold one. It's a cold Friday. It ain't warm.
I'm tired of these warm ones.
This is your weather, right? This is your flow, or it's too cold?
This is my flow. This is it's the just right cold, not the super brick where you're shuddering, freezing, but it's cool enough. Wear a little light hoodie, light jacket. You're comfortable. You're not sweating all over the goddamn place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit's the worst, bro. But as long as the energy is the same, like if it's cold if it's cold in the morning and cold at night, I'm chilling. But when it's like cold in the morning and then hot when you get out of work, that's the worst, bro. Like you can't really like, wear the proper shit.
That's New York weather though. That's New York weather's bipolar.
Yeah, 100%. Where right now I'm a little chilly because I'm still like fighting a cold. So I'll be all right. Yeah, so again, thank you guys for supporting. We got some new followers yesterday. We appreciate y'all for stopping by at the watch party. Here we on Title Live. We talk about all types of shit, pop culture, political shit. We talk about everything here. So if you're easily offended, this is a different show from the watch party. So I hope you enjoy it. And if you do like what we do here, hit that like and subscribe, hit that bell notification. We go live every Friday at 10 o'clock. Fresh Prince was popping, homie. Yes, sir. So last week, man, we didn't really get into our weeks because we kind of like jumped into this whole Halloween shit, and we had Marrero in. Shout out to Marrero for stopping by and sharing his stories because that shit got real spooky. That shit. And people did appreciate it. I got some messages and shit saying that they like the episode. They like when he's on. So that's what's up.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. So let's get into our weeks, man. I know we haven't talked a while about this. It's been like 2 weeks, but we don't have to like get too heavy with it. But for me, I'll start. This week has been it's been a lot of shit happening as far as like movies and shit. I watched a couple of things. I watched the Haunting in Venice, which I thought was really good. I loved every one of those movies. I thought they were great. Even though I think that this movie was like shot a little different from the other ones. There was a lot of like up close shots and over the head shots. It was like kind of like.
But I think it was mainly because they were trying to like spook us out at the same time as like.
Oh, it worked. It was making sure like a door was shut, like oh
yeah. There was a lot of jump scare moments. Yeah, that shit. Like yeah.
But I'm glad because I'm like, yo, like this is like kind of like out of. I don't want to like spoil anything, but like this is like a departure from the other ones, but it does really back in towards the end. Like, all right, cool. All right, it's not like that, but it was good. It was good. It was a good movie. We did the watch party yesterday with Soul Brick and Fresh Prince. So that was pretty cool. Watched season 2 of Invincible. It dropped yesterday, like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, some shit like that. That shit is, oh my God. I mean, it ain't like the season 1 opener for Invincible, but it's gonna be. I think this season's gonna be wow. I don't know if the first season did it come out all at the same time or it was like one. It was week by week.
For Invincible,
yeah, 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was week by week.
Oh, okay.
It was week by week, but it started off with 2 episodes back to back. That first.
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, that. Yep. 2 episodes. I remember that shit. So I mean, I guess they don't have to give us 2 because they know that people are gonna show up anyways. I did that. I did Generation V. The season finale was yesterday. Wow.
I'm gonna watch it. Sucker binge.
Bro, binge it. This shit. I would just say like the first 2 episodes was crazy. But yeah, that season finale was great. So it's a good spinoff. Like you don't really get good spinoffs. You got I'm trying to think of other spinoffs that was really good. I would say Sal. What's that? The Breaking Bad shit.
Better Call Saul.
That was a good prequel. And the Sons of Anarchy shit that was pretty good too.
Mayans.
Yeah, the Mayans. Yeah. There was another thing I watched too. It was I know I'm always gonna forget, so I should definitely write my shit down. I never subscribe to writing it down.
I always like to make fun of the Sons of Anarchy fans because I always say that like the series ended the way City of Angels ended.
Oh yeah, it did.
So they were like, don't make fun of my ending. I'm like, yo, that's exactly how City of Angels ended the same way.
Word. Word, 100%. I know I'm forgetting some shit and it's gonna pop up later. I guess I'll get back to whatever. Watched the Echo trailer today. I did not expect to react the way I did react, and I'm surprised that had I known that it was gonna be like a different kind of tone, we would have probably like worked on doing a reaction video, because I think that shit kind of like was like, oh shit, like. But then I'm starting to think like, we're talking about how bad the season was gonna be. That's why they're dropping everything all at once. I'm like, imagine if what they consider bad is good for us, because if it's the people that's rating it saying that the other shows has been good and they're saying this is bad, then it's probably good. So I don't know. If this show is garbage, if it's hot garbage, shout out to the editor of the fucking trailer, because he did a fucking amazing job. If you took a piece of shit and polished this piece of shit, because that shit it's cut beautifully. Even the score, how the music mixing sounds amazing. It sounds like something I will watch, and the fact that it's like, it's rated R, it's TVMA, so that's like rated R for fucking. It's gonna be on Disney Plus as well as Hulu. I'm for it.
It's gonna be on Disney and Hulu.
Yeah, it's on Hulu. Yeah.
So it's streaming on two networks at one time.
Yeah,
with Disney on both of them, so it's cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they own them both. Yeah, they kind of like
I thought they want to have it on one to lean people towards one.
Yeah, I mean they're buying. I think Comcast has 34% of shares of Hulu, and I think they're buying that share so they can have full control of Hulu. But what I think is gonna end up happening, with all the like Disney and Marvel shit that's happening, all the fucking hit pieces that's dropping, I think that shit is like secretly Apple doing that shit, that's stirring the pot, because like they want to buy Marvel, they want to buy those the IP, so they probably like stirring the pot, so fucking Disney can be like, oh man, I don't want this shit no more, or I don't want the IP anymore, and then Disney Apple coming like, hey, I'll buy it for you. It's like, all right, cool, because that's what they want to do. They ultimately want to own Disney. And not Disney, but like they want to own.
Disney's gonna remember all the money it made off of the Avengers and all that shit. They're like, yeah.
I mean, I mean, look, going based on like all these movies that's like being canceled, delayed, and everything else. Like, I don't know what Disney's thinking, if they want to keep, but nah, I wouldn't. It's Disney, like your parks highly rely on all those characters, bro. Like people go to these parks because they want to go to all these other shits. What is Avengers? Because I know that Avengers.
No, Avengers is in California. It's not in Florida.
Yeah, and it's also like a Universal thing. Like they have a weird agreement, right? Because I know I went to Universal and it was like mad fucking Avengers shit. I'm like,
yeah, they have some kind of weird agreement, but I think it's gonna change, because I think Universal is they're updating their park. Like they're trying to make some new kind of like
they need to
park thing. So I think they're changing, because they just added Minion World, but I think they're supposed to have some other big part that's supposed to be like a big game changer in the theme park world. They might put them in the front run. They said with the new park they're trying to create.
Hopefully, man.
In Universal Florida. So we'll see.
Yeah,
Super Mario.
Huh?
I know they're gonna add Nintendo. Yeah, they plan on adding Nintendo Land into Florida, because they have it in California already, but they plan on adding it to the Florida too.
Bro,
Nintendo
that fucking Universal was like super outdated, bro. Last time I went was probably like a couple of years ago, and they still had like the ride. They still had the Fast and the Furious ride.
Yeah, they're gonna get rid of that shit, because
that shit's always breaking.
It's collectively like everybody hates that ride, so I think they're gonna get rid of that ride quick. That ride is going somewhere.
Like they still got the Bow Wow's car there. The Hulk shit is still there, and it's like it's not even green anymore. Like because the sun fucking cooked the shit.
Yeah, they're gonna get rid of that ride. That ride, I think that ride's gonna get chopped up soon.
Yeah. Boy, that's pretty much my week, man. If anything comes up, if I remember, I'll just bring it up in the show. But so, how was your week, man?
It was okay. It was okay, not too bad. It's catching up with some anime. Watched Loki. It's pretty chill. I've been pretty. It's been pretty chill. You know, they at work we finally like booked our flights and hotels, so going to Texas soon. So
Yeah,
not
they sending you out of Texas.
Yeah, they
I
sent
thought,
me to Texas.
I think you said the company was closing down though.
No, we're gonna be going out there to help with the move project and then training. And then so
that should be fun though.
Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be fun. And, like my manager's already like, he's like, yo, bring a nice shirt. I'm like, okay. Like, all right. But yeah, other than that, not too much going on. It's been pretty chill on my end.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Brad, how was your week, bro? Anything crazy?
No, there's always something crazy going on with me, but I didn't really go to movies. Damn, it's kind of weird. I feel weird because I haven't been to the movies like a while now.
Is anything on? Is anything in the theaters, yo?
Well, yeah, they got the Martin Scorsese movie.
Oh shit.
The wild. The sunflower something moon killing something whatever that thing is called, man.
Yeah.
I never get the title right, So I'm just that movie. I still didn't see the creator, and I wanted to see that one. I just haven't been going. Well, the past 2 weekends it was rainy as hell, and I didn't want to go in the rain. And then, this weekend I just didn't have the money. I ain't had the money to go to do movies. I had to like binge. So maybe next weekend I'll go see something. But I have been watching my shows. I've been watching Loki. Saw Loki. So I watched the Quantum Leap that I was telling y'all.
Yeah.
I was gonna wait to binge season 2, but I couldn't wait because I'm like, I just want to see it. So I said I'm just waiting for the episode by episode every week now. Every Thursday the new episode drops, so I wait. And it was drama, man. The drama on that show, bro. That shit crazy, yo.
It's crazy like that.
Yeah, the way season 2 ended, like they lost him, right? So y'all plan on seeing it, or y'all just want me to talk about it? I don't know.
You can talk about it.
You can talk about it.
Yeah, so the way the season 1 ended, they lost him. So they thought the dude died or something like that. I don't know how you think somebody died. If you didn't see them die, they're not dead. That's the way I view things. Like you just lost them.
Mm-hmm.
So they lost him for like 3 years, right? But for him, it was just one leap. So the next leap he comes back, he sees the dude. He said, hey, what's going on? I thought I was supposed to be home. And he was like, bro, you've been missing for like 3 years. And he said, what? It's only been one leap for me. So 3 years he's gone. They shut down the project and they brought it back up because the scientists dude was secretly kept looking for him. And when they found him, they brought the project back up. So the team joined again and everything like that. So they held like a little mock funeral for him. And the girl that was his hologram, that was his like fiance. So because she thought he was dead, they buried him and blah, blah, blah. She moved on, got a new relationship now and everything like that. And I'm just like, you dirty bitch. And I was like, yo, it's not like the nigga died. He's just missing. He jumped through time. First of all, he jumped to the accelerator to save your life. You was going to get killed. And he did it to save your life. And you repay him by 3 years that you gonna move on with someone else, bro. Like, yo, that's fucking messed up, bro. So then he did, basically where it's at is like drama now. So he said, yo, I don't want you to be my hologram anymore. Get out. And I was like, yeah, you ain't his hologram anymore. Get the hell out of here, son. So now, in the last episode, Ernie Hudson was his hologram. Because Ernie Hudson's in that show too.
Okay.
He plays the leader of the group called Magic. So he was his hologram in the episode, and they were doing the LA riots and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh man, this is getting deep. You find out people emotional past and shit. So this show's getting deep in it now, and the emotions and stuff like that, man. But yeah, I'm enjoying it, man. Like, fuck it. You know, Quantum Leap's always got some, like, it's always been, like, touching political agendas and stuff. Like, similar to the old show used to do. It touches, like, racial tensions, political agendas. The same, no different. So they just took that old formula and mixed it up into, like, today's shit. And they bring it out now, man. It's a good show. If you into, like, history and, like, all that little drama shit, I recommend people watch it, especially if you're a leaper like me.
Here we go with the leaper.
Yo, I'm gonna make that shit stick, bro. I'm gonna make that shit stick, yo. Quantum Leap fans, we're leapers, yo. That's it.
That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah. So what else? I watched movies. I watched Scream 4, and I watched Scream 5.
That shit's good. Low key, it's just good.
It was good. Yeah, it was good. It was good. But I was like, there's no way that's self-defense, bro. Like the way this movie's ended.
Oh, no, hell no, bro. You talking about the last movie?
The last two movies, bro. The 4 too.
Yeah, that one too. But I think Scream 5 was like that was an overkill, bro.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this is not self-defense. Self-defense went out the window a long time ago. But nah, I enjoyed it, yo. That shit was crazy, man. Like,
sure,
I didn't. 4. 4. Like, it was crazy because they tell you who the killers was in 4, and like, they legit tell you who the killers are in 4. Like, you don't even like, if you pay attention, they like tell you who the killers are before they even reveal themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like it was like, oh, he says, oh, it's the love interest. It's always the love interest. And they look at the boyfriend and they say, "Yo, it could be you, Amber, because you're always following Tara around and up her ass and everything like that." And I'm like, "Yo, they told us who the killers was before." And you didn't think nothing of it until like the ending. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, that chick, what's her name? Sam Carpenter. She's bad.
Yeah,
the main chick. So Loomis's daughter.
Yeah,
she's bad.
She's a hottie. Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah,
I like the black girl too. The movie
with the brother.
Girl.
Yeah, the brother. Oh, the one that has the brother.
Yeah,
Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son.
That's Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son.
That's the son. Yeah.
Yo, that nigga's a trooper, bro. He got stabbed up both movies. He lived. Like, yo,
he got the last one. The last movie I was like, yeah, he's dead. There's no way he survived.
That nigga's the new Dewey, yo.
Yo,
he's
man.
the new Dewey. He's the new Dewey.
R.I.P. to Dewey, bro.
R.I.P. Dewey, man. But I said, yo, that dude is the new Dewey. I said, ain't no way he survived. Yo, when he was looking at that in the 5, he's like, I'm like, ain't no way he survived this. Yo, they jinked him up badly this time. You know, like they said, oh my God, he's still alive, child. I was like, what?
Oh man, got organs of steel, bro. His fucking stomach was doing this shit, like
dodging
the knife, bro. Like, that's so fucking. You ever seen fucking yo? His knife is mad long, bro. Like the big ass fucking knife.
My man got dancing intestines, yo. It was like everything moving out the way, like whoa, watch it now.
Yeah, and it's a cool way, man, because they're gonna continue doing that shit. Like they're gonna keep on making more. Like
I can see them making a few more.
Yeah, because it doesn't take much. It's like the budget is mad low, and then it doesn't need CGI, so they can film that shit like in 3 months.
Because it's clear they're making the Loomis daughter the new Sydney.
Oh, she has to be. Yeah, but I think she's also gonna be like she got a little crazy towards the end, bro. Like I don't know.
I think she might become a killer then, bro.
Yeah.
And then she might become a ghost face.
Like a counter ghost face, going out killing other ghost faces. Yo, bro.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah. They gonna steal our idea, bro. We gotta shut up, yo. We gotta stop talking about that shit.
Yeah,
she's like a vigilante.
Yeah, bro, that shit crazy. So yeah, I watched the Scream movies. I rewatched RoboCop, the 2014 version.
That shit was not bad.
It wasn't bad. You know what it was? The problem was that it wasn't rated R. It wasn't as R rated as the first RoboCop.
Yeah.
So we didn't get like.
Yeah, the first RoboCop was fucking wild.
And they pussied out on the way they killed him, bro. With the car, they used the car bomb instead of like shooting him up.
Yo, getting shot up was like wow, crazy.
Bro, they shotgun his hand off in the first RoboCop, bro. That he's disappeared. I was like, yo, this shit is vicious, yo.
I think what they did kind of dope was when they explained to him like he doesn't have a body and they start like taking the pieces off his body and you see lungs and a head. He's like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, that shit was freaking out. I just would have been like, yo, y'all couldn't save my junk. Yo, y'all could let me have some fun. Like, yo, y'all could have kept that. Yeah.
And that movie, it would have been one long vein and a dick hanging. I would save your dick, bro. I would have saved your dick. I would have saved you, bro. I would have saved your dick.
Bro, yeah, man. Hey, come on, man. Let me reinforce that shit with some give us some. It's like, shit, come on, bro.
Joel Kinnaman, bro. I don't know. He didn't have the pop locking like my man fucking, what was his name? The original RoboCop?
Oh, Peter Weller.
Peter Weller, yeah. Fucking Admiral something in fucking Star Trek.
Bro, listen. Even though like Joe Kinnaman RoboCop was like had more mobility, I think old school RoboCop would have aced him out though. Yeah.
Oh, 100%, bro. With the wing pack?
Bro,
wing pack, bro, you would have finished them.
Yo, I was thinking like, would new school RoboCop be old school? I said, nah, old school RoboCop was a tank, bro. Like that nigga was.
He didn't have that gat, bro. That gun, when that shit came out the leg, bro, it was over. It was like that shit was like.
I mean, this way they gave him a Uzi and a gun that could be a bullet and taser, but like. Nah, that handgun robot, he didn't even need no other kind of gun, bro. That handgun was like, he had to aim like, no hand was sticking out in the back. Yo, man.
I think, what was that fucking robot in RoboCop, with the Ed? That shit always used to scare me as a kid. That robot, Ed, the one that looked like a shark, is just like a land shark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit always freaked me out. I'm like, that shit is fucking scary. And then she fell down the stairs, like,
and started crying like a baby. Yo, man. Oh man,
they rebooting. They're not rebooting it, but they supposedly like continuing RoboCop, the original. So I think RoboCop 4 would be the next one, right? 4.
He's old now, bro. What are you gonna do?
No, I think they're gonna get the new actor though.
He's old.
Continue that design, the design language. I think I heard something like that, like last year. I don't know if it's gonna happen.
I don't know, man. I feel like they should give this dude his sequel though. His movie wasn't that bad that he don't deserve a sequel.
They should have gave it to him, bro. It's been like almost 10 years.
Yeah, he already did Suicide Squad and everything. Now I'm done.
Yeah.
But he ain't looking back at RoboCop. I'm done.
Yeah, studios right now are gonna be very picky on what they're gonna make because they ain't making no money. So if it ain't Scorsese or fucking Taylor Swift, I'm telling you, bro, if they put Taylor Swift in Deadpool 3 as the Dazzler, bro, that movie's gonna make millions, bro, billions, bro.
Bro, I was so mad that Taylor Swift was taking up IMAX slots, yo. I'm like, yo,
her movie is number 1, dude.
Bro. Yeah, I mean it's smart though. You pay, it's cheaper than going to a live concert though, but still, like Jesus, you're basically paying to watch a concert on screen, yo.
She's fucking smart, bro. Because you got people out there that want to see it. They don't have the money. First of all, they don't got the $200 to see her. They're like, yo, if I paid like $15, I could see this whole shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I wonder what that movie is looking like. Like, is niggas standing up dancing in that shit or some shit, or they're all just sitting there watching like a regular movie.
Yeah, I was watching Fragrant. It's Andrew Schultz and I forgot the other dude's name. And he was talking about how like he doesn't like Taylor Swift, but he said he went on a concert for his girlfriend, and he's like, yo, I'm a fucking poser, bro. But like I go there, and the moment the songs came on, it's like I knew them shits, and I was like, I just changed. He's like, and he was like, I was just singing out because everybody was doing it. It was just like a whole vibe. I'm like, I can see that happening, even with me, if I was to go.
You ain't got no choice. You're gonna have to start singing because, like, it's like I said, the vibe in the audience, everybody's there having a good time. You're just gonna naturally just join in.
And we may hate it, but like a lot of us recognize a lot of these songs, and you probably know a lot of these like lyrics, like not the full thing, but you know the chorus, right? The main.
Well, I definitely know a few things like "Shake It Off." I could definitely sing the chorus. Shake it off, shake it off. I mean, don't mean I got Taylor Swift songs on my music shit, but yeah, I know my mom listens to that radio and I hear it plays a couple of times.
Yeah, man. So I mean, shout out to her, man. She's killing the theaters right now. I know
Barbie and Taylor Swift, yo. What are we going through right now? Yo, this is just proof that women choose what they support, bro. I don't want to hear nobody come talk to us about WNBA, female soccer, sports, nothing of that shit no more, bro. This just prove, yo, that y'all choosing what y'all want to support because Taylor Swift and Barbie blew box office numbers out the water, bro. And y'all telling me y'all can't go see a WNBA game to support y'all females? Yo, come on now, get out of here.
And I enjoyed fucking Barbie, bro. I was like, well, why do I like this movie?
Why do I like this?
I'm sitting there laughing like a guttural laugh. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? It's like, yo, that shit was funny.
Yeah, bro. Oh man. So then, I saw Invincible too. Invincible, the season 2 episode.
Feels good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Wait, it's out?
Yeah.
When did it drop?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh shit! I gotta catch that.
There's only one episode, so you good.
Yeah. Watch Gen V too.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. That's on my list, and I'm gonna watch that trailer show you was talking about too. I'm gonna watch that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I gotta watch Five Nights at Freddy.
Oh yeah, I saw that one too. That was so. Yo, the movie was not for me 100% because it's like it's a different demographic of like fans. It's like my son's demographic, his age. But like when he was explaining to me like the certain things, I'm like, damn, there's a lot of lore in this fucking movie. He's like, yeah, there's a lot of lore. So I'm like, god damn. He was teaching me some shit. I'm like, damn, that's a fucking dark ass story.
But I heard they had like 4 games, so I'm pretty sure they had a lot in that movie.
Yeah. I mean, I played the game probably once. Like I seen him play it. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's not really my thing, but
yeah, no, nothing really crazy at work. I ain't beat up nobody lately.
That's a good thing.
But it's crazy that I got a reputation, So like, it is funny things. I'm in the store and I'm talking to like one of the workers about the iPad. I'm thinking about getting the iPad because I want to try out the Procreate.
Oh, I love Procreate. I have that shit.
Yeah, I have that.
I was talking to them. You say just to get the iPad Air to see how because it's like cheaper than getting the iPad Pro, and then you can see how you like it with that and shit rather than pay like a G or 2 Gs for an iPad, and then you don't want to like. I say that makes sense. So as we're talking about it. Dude comes over to me. He's like, yo, man, listen, I came in with the speaker. I bought this from another store. This speaker, I bought this, but I'm going to do a return. And shit. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm trying to go back to you. No, understand. I came in with this, right? I'm just trying to do an exchange to see because I'm trying to get a speaker for this. And I'm like, yo, it's cool, bro. I understand. He said, all right, man. You just remember me, all right? I said, I remember.
Sussy.
No, bro, listen. So he said, like, bro, because he said, I see how you get down to here, man. I don't want to
shit.
He said, I remember you from the last time I was here. I saw what you did to the guy. I don't want no trouble, man. I'm telling you, I came in with this. I'm like, I remember. It's all right. So as he went downstairs, my coworker was like, yo, that's crazy. He must have saw you smoking, nigga.
You packing people up, bro.
Bro, that shit's crazy, yo. I'm getting a reputation, man. That's crazy, man. And a lot of times I'm sitting there at the desk and I'm looking at the cameras and I'm like, yo, I remember you, bro. Yo, man. Yo, you making us all safe in the store, man. I feel safe for you here.
That shit crazy, bro.
Wild crazy, bro. Yeah, so that made us cry. We was cracking up, yo, because I know the Apple rep Gerard. He see me toss out a couple of things. So he said, "Yeah, he must have saw you do some wild shit like I have." He said, "Bro was scared." He's like, "Yo, man, listen, I got the speaker, man. I just want you to remember me."
Yeah, he got motherfuckers doing regular shit, not stealing, scared. Like, yo, bro.
Oh man, bro. But yeah, that's it. That's all I can remember. So my week was like pretty chill.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Oh, we made it here to another Friday, man. 161 episodes in the bag. Not a lot of shit happened this week. SAG Afro, that shit is still like they're still on that strike. So we don't know when that's gonna fucking play out. I think condolences to like Matthew Perry, those that are fans of Friends and all his work.
Yeah, man, that shit. That'd be dope. He's my favorite. He was one of my favorite characters on that show.
Yeah,
he had
the best comedic timing. He was the one that was
one
like,
of my favorite, man.
Yeah. It was sad. It was sad to hear. I mean, I followed him on Instagram before he passed, and it's funny because like he posted like a photo like in the jacuzzi, and then when he found out that he died in the jacuzzi like 6 days later, I'm like, oh shit, that's ominous, scary.
I think that's the guy called him, man.
Yeah, they said that he was on medication. It was a medication that was pretty much like it's like a detox medication, but they said that that the side effects or one of the things that can be fatal is if you're in a hot bath for a very long time. So I don't know if that played towards him having like a heart attack in there and shit and end up drowning. But yeah, that's fucked up, man. Losing a lot of greats out here, man.
Yeah, I heard he was his health was jacked up though because
the drugs
and alcohol. He had alcoholism. Like his alcoholism was so bad that like they said it's colon burst or something like that, and he had to get surgery to repair that. Yeah, so he was having like he had multiple stomach surgeries and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, he was definitely he definitely had it rough out of all of them from what we see as fans and shit. It was just like he went through a lot. And it just didn't stop. But you know, he was, you know, I watched that Friends reunion I think last year in HBO Max, and yeah, that shit was kind of sad because he was like, yeah, like there was like we all keep in touch, and he's like, I don't hear from anybody. I'm like, oh shit, that shit got dark, bro. It's like no one called me. It's like, oh fuck.
I believe him
too. He didn't look like he was joking. I think they added like a laugh track to like lighten that part. And it was like they did an edit where they removed it, and it is sad. Like with no laugh track. Oh my god.
Yeah. You know, that's just rough, bro. You know, because you could even on the show you could see. I was telling my mother like because my mother started watching Friends recently, so she watched it like on CBS. Yeah. So CBS they show you in order, which is crazy. So they start from the beginning episode and then show you all the way to like the final episode, and they'll just after you see the final episode, they'll just re-up again, start from the beginning episode. So she actually got to watch all the Friends episode in order. And I was telling her like, yo, you can literally see when he's addicted to the drugs and when he gets off the drugs on the show. Because when he's addicted to the drugs, he's like really skinny and slim, like his clothes is extra baggy and shit like that. And then when he's off the drugs, his weight fills back up into the show. So you can see when he's on it, and when he got off of it.
Yeah, you could tell. You could tell when someone's like alcoholic. You could tell by the hands, the hands and the face, and they get puffy.
Yeah,
See,
man.
Caster, welcome.
Yo. Am I good?
Nah, you bad.
Catch us up with
Damn.
You made it just in time, bro. We was talking about Chandler.
Oh, damn.
Matthew Perry. So that was kind of like it was sudden, man. But like the way life has been, or the way shit's been happening, like people just dropping. Like I mean, it's because we're getting old now, and like a lot of the actors that we grew up watching are passing away. So it looks like there's a lot. Like it's a big. It's like damn, that's the part of life. Is just
it's just our childhood passing away.
yeah,
That's all it is.
it's a childhood passing away. Like I said, I think I spoke about this like many episodes ago. I'm like, yo, the moment you hear if like for the fans, anybody that's watching, like once you hear like Tom Hanks passes away, bro, like check on me, bro. Hit me up.
Nah, I'm not ready.
I'm doing bad. I'm gonna be doing bad today.
I was so like Tom Hanks is so like part of my childhood. Bro, he was young when he first did the voice of Woody in fucking Toy Story, bro. Like I saw a picture of him when he first did I saw a video when not a picture, a video when him and Tim Allen when they first started doing the voices of Toy Story. And I was like, yo, they was so young. Yo, look at these guys. And then they show them doing the voices for Toy Story 4. They're like, oh, and I said, oh my gosh, yo. Made me feel old just looking at that time jump, bro. I was like, damn, man.
Yeah, I was watching.
Getting old.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite movies is The Burbs. I was kind of watching it before Backstage we started to sit.
That's a good movie.
That's my movie. That is my comfort. Like if I'm going through like a bad day and I watch it and I feel relaxed automatically because it's just like it's a cool, you know, it's a group of friends that's just trying to figure out if these motherfuckers are ghouls next door. Like it's fucking is dope. And then you find out that I think Tom Hanks was like 29 years old in that movie. I'm like, bro, that is crazy. I mean, that movie came out what 89 or some shit like that. But yeah, that's like one of my favorite movies, y'all.
I just found out his brother is also the voice of Woody too.
He's the for the toys.
He does the toys, the video games, and the TV shows and the theme parks. Tom Hanks just does the movies.
That's what's up though. Like he blessed his brother with a whole
dope.
That's work. That's work for a long time. That's residual. That's
residuals too, yeah.
There's royalties forever. There's a snake in my boot.
Yeah, I was watching. He was talking about how he had to keep doing it. And he said he got to find Tom's voice. He said because his voice is so low, so he got to go high pitch. He said Tom's voice is somewhere in the high pitch range. So he said he starts off from a low, he goes higher till he finds Tom's voice, and then that's Woody's voice. So then he starts doing Woody's voice. So it's pretty cool, man. You put your brother on.
But to be honest, man, like I like our childhood and our actors, like our like adult actors growing up, like our peak, bro. Our peak. Like growing up with like Joe Pesci, fucking Robert De Niro, like that's like those were our adult actors.
Bro, Joe Pesci's like 80 right now, bro. That's
Joe Pesci, and he look good still, man. If you watch Bupkis on Peacock, bro, it's one of my favorite shows with Pete Davidson. He plays his grandfather. Yo, he's still kicking. Like he still has that what the fuck you talking about, you fucking punk, like that shit, that kind of shit.
Yo, him and the Irishman too. He was pretty good too in the Irishman, the Scorsese movie.
You know what, bro? I could not finish that fucking movie. The shit's too fucking long, bro.
You're not the only one.
You didn't finish it?
I did not, bro. That's why I'm scared about this new one that's coming out. I don't know if I'm gonna have time in the day to watch that shit, dude.
Oh, it's 3 hours, yeah.
3.5 hours, bro. I don't know.
It's Scorsese, man. It's always entertaining. The party was long too, and that shit was good.
It was one, but the pacing was like great. Like this, like the Irishman, it was like it just took me back because it's like they could have got a younger actor to play him versus de-aging him, so he looked like an old man being young still. It was weird. You know what I mean? It was like he was running, and I'm like, yo, he looks like an old man running.
Hell yeah!
You talking about Robert De Niro?
Yeah, bro.
And then Joe Pesci, I'm like,
I know exactly what he's talking about.
It threw me off. It threw the agent threw me off. Like there's certain things, like I get it. You want to keep your actors like in the shot, but like for us, we grew up on VFX, so we could peep that shit from a mile away.
I found the de-aging in the last Indiana Jones movie to be pretty good.
They I mean, Disney does well when it comes down to de-aging. I think we spoke about this before. The best de-aging was like Michael Douglas in Ant-Man 1. I was like, that
was peak.
Yeah.
The last Indiana Jones movie to be pretty.
Yeah.
That's it. Wow, I just heard myself. What the hell?
The playback. Somebody was playing back.
Yeah. My phone.
Yeah, that was a good de-aging. But yeah, that was. You know what? I got to get to it, man. How long is it? I think it's like episodes, right, or some shit like that.
What?
Or parts? The Irishman is a part 1 and part 2, right? Some shit like that.
No, it's all one movie.
Oh shit! How many hours?
I think it's like 3, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, man. I mean, I guess I could do it. I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it. Yo, I think Scorsese was getting pissed off, and he was telling his the producers to reach out to these movie theaters because the movie theaters are putting intermissions in his movie. He's like, nah, you need to watch it all at once. I'm like, yo, bro, like, motherfuckers need to pee. Like, why? That shit needed an intermission, bro. Like, yeah, fucking Amistad needed a fucking intermission.
Did Scarface have an intermission?
Did it?
Scarface is short.
Or did they? Nah, that shit is long, bro. That shit is like. It was 2 VHS tapes with an intermission in the middle.
I don't remember it being long. I remember Casino being really long. Casino was long.
Nah, because I definitely remember because when it comes back, I believe it's the part where he's sitting there with the money counter and all that shit.
Scarface is 2 hours and 50 minutes. That's short for a Scorsese movie. That's Scorsese.
It's still like damn near 3 hours though.
That's not Scorsese, right? He didn't do Scarface.
It's not Scorsese. I don't think so. Man.
No, it's De Palma, right?
Yeah, De Palma. Yeah. Scorsese got he got like good movies, but like yeah, like it just it. Growing up, I was on the impression that The Bronx Tale was filmed by Scorsese. Until I got old enough and I was reading like the casting, I'm like, oh shit, Robert De Niro did this shit. It's one of my favorite fucking movies.
Me too.
I'm like, yo, that shit is just timeless, bro. Like you can watch it.
Bronx Tale is so slept on, bro. It's not even funny,
bro. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful movie, bro. It is beautiful.
Like when you realize it's like what the father wanted is also what like the gangster wanted. Like
exactly.
He didn't want his son to be influenced by the mob to be in the mob, and the mob guy didn't want him to join the mob either. So it was like his father was protecting him for no reason. Like they were both like trying to make him go down the right path. Like
yeah.
So it was like when he was getting in the car with his friends to do the stupid shit, he pulled him out the car. He said, "Get the fuck out of the car, man! What the fuck wrong with you?"
He's like, yo, what was the line? He was like, you only get three loves in your life. You know what I mean? And he was like, when she went over to open up the door, he was like, yes. I was like, yeah, motherfucker, she's a winner.
Shit, I was hyped too for him. Like,
she was a winner.
Bro, the realest line I think of that movie was when he said, bro, what the fuck is the matter with you? He said, yo, he owes me $5. He said, that's $5. That's $5. It cost me $5 to get that guy out your life. And I was like, yo, that's real shit. I was like, that's real shit, though, bro.
Yo, De Niro
cost you $5 just to get that guy out your life, bro.
And I don't even think De Niro went back into like directing like that. And he did a fucking amazing fucking job, bro.
Phenomenal.
That was it, bro. That shit was crazy. I think the wasted talent line was just like it. Like, that's talent. That was like my shit.
That sticks with me to this day, bro.
And then like
that on my kid, like.
And then this is like some like Avengers shit. Like it was a cameo. Like you get fucking Joe Pesci at the end, like telling him about like he saved his life. Like he was the one that got hit with the bat. Like, oh shit. Like they could have brought any actor, but they brought Joe Pesci.
I'm lost. Which one? What happened?
In Bronx Tale at the very end at the funeral. Joe
Pesci
yeah. And he's like, did you know him? He's like, yeah, he saved my life. Say, was everything for a parking spot? Like you can tell he's still innocent. Like, yeah, it wasn't for a fucking parking spot, bro. Like it was like
principle, cuz.
Yeah, bro. Good fucking movie, man.
Man, when he locked the door, he's like, you guys can leave. He's like, nah, I think we're gonna stay. He's like,
nah, you can't leave.
Nah, none of you is leaving.
Now you can't leave.
He said, nah, none of you is leaving. Then he saw mad goons come out with the bats, baseball bats.
Oh man,
like, yo.
That movie is so real.
You go to the Bronx, man. You go to Arthur Avenue, man. They play it out like because that's like a tourist attraction. You go to Arthur Avenue, they have all the spots where they filmed the church where Coligio lived. Like they said, they have the signs like this is where he lived. Everything looks the same. Everything looks the same. And they shot that. I love that when they shoot movies in location, bro, you could tell it's authentic.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not shot in studio. It's not shot like it says New York, but that shit is fucking London. Like I can tell that shit is London, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucking steering was another side.
Kind of like the French thing, people leaving flowers in the corner where the apartment is supposed to be, where Monica and Chandler's apartment was.
Yeah,
I'll be kind of tight though if I was living there. Like,
like you know,
bro, I'm pretty sure the people that live in there are the ones leaving the flowers, bro. Like, everybody love Friends, man. You didn't listen. Everybody love Friends, bro. They understand.
I never watched the full thing. I always watched it like on and off. I never watched like the full thing.
It was on. They had the whole thing on Netflix, and I binged it.
I know that Don and Melvin binged it because Melvin knew nothing about Friends, and Don was like, "Yo, you gotta watch Friends," and he's like, "Yo," he became a super. Yo, Melvin was a super Dominican, bro, and this guy was like Friends fanatic, bro. After that shit,
bro, Friends is good, bro. I never watched Friends until my son's mother. She was a Friends fanatic, and then she made me sit down there and watch all the Friends because she had it on DVD. This is before they had streaming, so she had the DVDs, and I sat there and watching all of them on DVDs with her, bro.
The $30 boxes, but that shit coming. That shit,
bro. And I bought her the final 2 seasons because she needed the last 2 seasons, and I bought her the final 2 seasons. But it was crazy, man. Like we sat there and watched the whole Friends season, bro. Like, and I loved Friends ever since then. I'm like, yo, Friends is fucking hilarious, yo. Like the whole, like the pivot scene, yo, that shit cracks me up.
That's the best shit out of that whole
pivot.
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up! He was like, I told you to bring Joey. He said Joey wasn't there, so I brought the next best thing. He said Monica's the next best thing.
Man, there was a lot of like that was some good TV, man. Like after like the whole like the TGIF era, then we got the Friends era.
Yeah.
Then we got the King of Queens. Like King of Queens is my fucking because Doug Heffernan is my third animal
too.
Yeah, I gotta say the 90s was like peak television.
Yeah, man. The whole generation is peak for everything, bro.
Television, bro. We had TGIF. What was that? We had Nick at Night. Saturday morning cartoons. We had the movies on Sunday. Like they made sure we were taken care of.
HBO watching HBO on a Sunday night was that was like a treat. All right, cool. Whatever was on, like Sunday night, 9:00. It was always something.
I was sneaking watching Spawn back then. I damn sure wasn't supposed to be watching that shit. The animated joint.
Yeah,
I was on that shit, bro. My moms don't know to this day, cuz, but I was on that shit early.
It was Spawn, and there was another one there was another animated joint. It was like
it
was mad sexualized.
Fuck. I know exactly what you. Oh man,
Eon
Flux. Was it Eon Flux?
No, it was like something. It had like a different story each episode, but it was like mad sexual like stuff going on in the stories and shit. Like, I can't remember, bro. Like I remember there's one that was a Caribbean player. Like he lost his hands or some shit like that, and like, damn, bro, it was weird, bro. Like it was like a weird show. It was an animated show, and I can't remember the name for it for the life of me. But it only came on late at night, like with Spawn and shit. Like it was one of those shit that it comes on late at night. It's not gonna play during the regular daytime shit. Cause it was like mad like stuff going on in there. It was definitely highly R-rated.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I used to look forward to like TJF, bro, like Step by Step, Family Matters.
Let's bring back to the clean stuff, TJ.
Yeah, nah, cause that was my shit, bro. I used to love that shit because it was like Friday. It's like Friday was the start of like Soul Break said, like you watch, Friday night shows, and then you got the Sunday, and then you get the Saturday morning cartoons, and you got the HBO.
All I know, that nigga, whoever the TGIF guy that say the theme song, that nigga got paid, bro. He did everything song for that shit, bro. He did Full House, he did Family Matters, he did Step by Step.
Well, the marathons they used to do too, like they used to have the blocks. They'd be like, oh yeah, you get like 4 episodes of a show.
Oh yeah.
Or they used to do like the marathons, like Porky's, Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, Revenge of the Nerds, bro. Oh my god, that was
my shit.
Yo, I Revenge of the Nerds. Like, I don't know how my parents, and if my mom is watching right now, I don't know how you allow me to watch that shit because they straight up show a pussy. Like,
bro, we got Bush. We got Bush. Bro,
Booker was like, "This is boring. Yo, pan down."
Bro, bro, I use that shit to this day too, bro.
We got Bush.
We got Bush.
We got Bush.
Hair pie.
Shit.
Yo, Booger.
My favorite scene of that movie is when they do the penny raid, and there was a part at the end where you see the main guys, and then they all running and laughing like, shit, bro, because they look like they was having bad fun doing that shit, bro. Oh, that movie would not fly today. That shit was like super
bro.
That's a lot of our shit won't fly.
Bro, all of them would have been locked up in today's time, bro. They all would have been locked up, bro. That panty raid. The panty raid. That's not even talking about the grape scene. Where he pretended to be her boyfriend.
Yeah, that's definitely great. Yeah.
Yo, listen. And they revealed himself after he smashed. Like, bro, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Yeah, would not survive in today's time.
Nah.
And the fact that it was like a variant of like of Darth Vader's fucking helmet. Like, I wonder what like George Lucas and everybody over at Lucasfilm was like, what the fuck are they doing? That shit looks so similar. Even the fucking pie had Shorty butt ass naked. Like that shit was crazy.
He said that's my pie.
Yo, we was watching some raunchy shit as kids, bro.
No,
getting away with it because they probably didn't know nothing about it, yo.
Yeah, and a lot of the cartoons had like a lot of sexual innuendos and shit, and then you don't know until you watch it as an adult. Like, yo, what the fuck was I watching? Ren and Stimpy, I shouldn't have been watching that shit,
bro.
Yo, facts. It's like, how was that on a Nickelodeon? I have no idea.
Bro,
I
smell shit though. Stinky. That was one of my favorite. My man, fucking.
Don't you pee on the electric fence? Yo, that show was nuts, bro.
Real Monsters, all them shit crazy.
Real Monsters is my shit too. Rocko's Modern Life, Cat Dog.
Rocko's Modern Life was a crazy show, bro.
Yeah, that was trippy.
That was definitely tailored for adults.
I still remember the episode where like he was on some tour guide shit, some tour bus shit, and then like he got off the tour bus and like the guy was priding himself on never losing a tour member, and then Rocco went and like snuck off the bus and did other shit, so the nigga was hunting him down the whole episode. And it was how he driving, he sees his head pop out the door. Get back on the bus.
Damn, man, they don't make shows like that anymore, man. All the shows now are like they all look the same, like the same animators are doing the same shit.
Yes, everything is
lazy
so
animation.
soft. Like,
there's no detail.
It is really lazy animation, man.
Yeah.
Because what it is that like they don't want to pay the money to make these shows anymore, so they're trying to rush through it. So they make it the simplest like design. They can just rush through and animate the shit and have people like just go watch it. And like our kids don't know no better. They don't know what quality is.
Yeah.
So they're watching
until
this
you
shit.
show them like the '90s like X-Men.
Yeah,
That shit was so detailed, bro.
What?
Like comic accurate. I was like, yo.
I think today's era is like nothing is being hand drawn anymore. There's no hand drawn. It's all digital.
Mm-hmm.
Like X-Men, that shit. The reason why I look like a comic because there was a fucking illustrator, fucking drawing every fucking frame, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that shit was too realistic. It was like they like you just popped them out of the comic and put them on TV. It was too fucking good.
And even the themes, like that show was deep, bro. Like it wasn't just okay. Like it looks good. We're
bro. They don't even do themes no more.
That's what I'm saying.
We do a quick shit, show you the title, and it's an alternate
bro.
episode, bro. Like
they had a dope ass theme. The shit was illustrated crazy, and the stories and storylines and through lines for all of these separate characters was some real shit that you could learn from. Like you don't get none of that no more.
Who had the best fucking theme song, bro? Out of all these cartoons.
Hold on.
Go back.
You start shit now.
When?
You start some shit.
I would say the 90s, bro. Like the 90s, like just like growing up, like who had the best theme song?
Oh, easily X-Men.
I would say X-Men, but I will say G.I. Joe, bro.
No.
G.I. Joe
Easily X-Men.
No.
And the thing is, I was like when I was younger, I wasn't really into X-Men, but that theme song,
it's
that shit reeled me right in. I was Ninja Turtles out the ass. X-Men, woo.
I love
Fire, bro.
And then, don't get started with Spider-Man 2.
Oh, yep.
Yo.
Spider-Lad.
Huh?
Tight, bro. Tight.
I was saying, chat, let us know what you guys like. What was your favorite theme song, bro? I don't know,
Bro,
man. It was so
You
good.
got some Batman animated series.
You had Darkwing Duck theme song, man.
That's my shit too, bro.
Yeah. All right, cool. So that because now you say Darkwing Duck, then it just unlocked everything else, like
the whole shit. Yep.
Shit. Bro, sometimes some crimes go slipping through the cracks.
You
go through some shoes or picking up the slack. There's no case too big, no case too small. When you need help, just call
Rescue Rangers.
Yo, we fucking
to the rescue.
Hey, that's our childhood, bro. We never go.
This is why we could be gangsters, man. We didn't watch it.
Yeah, word up. You know what I'm saying?
Look, you got DuckTales. Life is like a hurricane.
Duckburg.
This race cars, airplanes. It's a blur. Might solve a mystery. Write history with some DuckTales. Every day they out here.
DuckTales. The danger looks behind you, and the strangers out to find you. Yo, bro, listen.
You just travel to some DuckTales.
Woo!
See, that's how you know. That's how you know that shit solidified our fucking childhood. Because I haven't watched one of those episodes in 30 years, but yet I know all the lyrics.
And it comes back. It comes back, bro. It comes back.
Even though people don't remember Gummy Bears, Gummy Bears was my shit, man.
No, that was my shit too.
Yeah, I didn't watch the Gummy Bears.
You didn't watch Gummy Bears?
Nah, I didn't care, man.
Scary, courageous and caring, faithful and friendly with stories to share. All through the forest, they sing out in chorus, marching along as their song fills the air. Gummy Bears, everywhere. What? Man, come on.
I remember the theme song. I remember the theme song. That shit threw me back.
Yeah, man. They was bouncing over there fighting those big ass ogres and shit.
Hell
and
yeah, bro.
That Duke that had that like the chainmail outfit on and stuff, man. Them was my shit, bro.
Nah, they was the goon squad, bro. they popped them bottles. It's over, cuz.
Word. They start drinking that And then if you human, you drink that shit, you get like super strength for like a little short while.
Yeah, man, that shit was peak, bro.
Yeah,
we had a good childhood, man. We had a good childhood as far as like entertainment and shit. And then we have some live action shit, like the Family Matters and shit, like to teach us life lessons and shit. The Cosby Show.
Yeah, Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Cosby Show. You said we had Martin,
yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
we
Step
was lit, man. They ain't got nothing nowadays, bro. They ain't got nothing.
It was all women, but I watched Girlfriends. I watched damn, what was this shit with Queen Latifah?
Bro,
that was really Friends before Friends, though. To be honest with you, yeah, living single was Friends before Friends, though.
My man, Overton, bro, that was my guy right there, bro.
Yeah,
I watched all that, bro.
Living
single, shit, bro.
Shit, and my man, I don't know if y'all know, but I found out late in the game that my boy Kelsey Grammer is the one that created Girlfriend.
Yeah, he was yeah, and he was a producer. Or he was a creator. He was a creator, right?
Yeah, and producer, I believe. Yeah.
Man,
Like, oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
We had good TV, man, where nothing was pandered, nothing, bro. It was just like
it was crazy that
bro, it's entertainment.
Kelsey Grammer spun off of Cheers, though. Like he spun off of Cheers to do Frasier. He took his Frasier character from Cheers and made a whole hit out of that shit.
Oh, you guys watch. You got the new season now. He got Frasier's back.
Yeah, he brought it back. Yeah, new episode.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
I think it's on Netflix or it's on Peacock. It's one of those streaming services.
I think it's on Peacock because I didn't see it on Netflix.
I gotta tell my mama, yo. She
Might be on
love
Paramount.
that shit.
Yeah. Oh, Paramount. Yeah, shit. I gotta watch that Bass Reeves. That shit came out yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Lawman.
What? Is that what you was talking about before?
Yeah.
I think you mentioned who is it playing him?
Oka some shit. I forgot his name. Oka some shit. Fuck.
I know what you're talking about too.
Yeah. I think he was the one that played. Did he play MLK?
Yeah.
He played MLK a while back.
Got you. Yeah. Damn, I can't. It is.
And
Selma, right?
Yeah, from Selma. Yeah.
Selma.
Yeah. Nah. Okay. No, I'm with that.
He's playing the lawman. Bass Reeves. That shit. And it's produced by the Taylor Sheridan, bro. Like you can't go wrong with these kids. Bro.
Oh nah, yeah, I forgot. That's why you brought it up the first time, right? Yep. I
was meaning to watch yesterday, but it was just too much TV yesterday. I couldn't jam it in today, bro. Pause.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yo. Moving from that shit, bro. Like that whole pause shit, the fucking Mace and Cameron shit. That shit got so funny, bro. It's crazy. They started like last episode. They was reciting each other's lyrics, yo. My man Mace was like, "Yo, I was heard the whole time over here, and I just pray to God, like, make sure I make it to the studio because I want to ask you this question."
Word.
So, I got a lyric, and he started reciting this lyric. He's like something, swallow the dude like a bottle. Like he was like, "What did you mean by that, bro?" Yo, that shit had me. Yo, and Cam is just dying. He's like, "Yo, bro, like now you open the archives, bro. Like I'm gonna get you." And he's like, "Nah, bro. Like, yo," and Mates goes, "Yo, the Instagram already gave me the whole catalog.
Word.
I got everything
Word.
right now."
My man had everything.
Yo, between that shit, fucking Charles Barkley, bro. Like he on some. I think he's doubling down. I think he knows he's saying some wild, crazy shit.
Yeah.
Because now like Shaq is like, "Yo, bro, what are you saying?" And my man was like, "I got 2 balls. I'm holding 2 balls." And he's like, "What the fuck are you saying?"
Yeah,
oh man,
Charles is old, man. Shaq mess with his old brain, bro.
He got old brain.
Shaq mess with his old brain. Charles don't even know what he say half the time and do it half the time, bro. And now Shaq just be messing with him because Shaq know damn well what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, even though the Knicks lost last game, bro, they're looking good. They were looking like a different team. I'm like, all right, cool. They always start off great, then it just become the Knicks all over again. So I don't want to give it too much. But what was that? That new kid, he's like
Wemby?
a fucking Is it? Yeah, the dude from Spurs.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, bro, he's a fucking
this
monster,
shit is crazy.
bro.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
And then like during practice, right? They was like, oh, before like the off season, there's like, oh, he's too skinny. He's gonna get knocked off his feet. He needs to get some weight.
Right.
And people like, nah, let him be the way he wants to be.
He can't even catch a nigga, knock him off.
Bro, he is you can't catch him. He's like one of those fucking insects, the leaf insect that's mad skinny. You can't see them, they morph into anything, bro. 30-something points per game.
Yeah, it's big because once he figures this shit out, like, and I was watching Kevin Durant and them talk about it too, like, and I mean, I'm sorry, not Kevin Durant, KG, sorry, Kevin Garnett. But it was like he basically phrased it perfectly. This kid he's young, he's still figuring this shit out. He's just playing right now.
He's having fun.
Yeah. Once he gets like understanding of the game and he catches up to it, and it's like, okay, I get it now, and he starts getting a couple moves, nobody is going to be able to stop this kid. It's ridiculous. How are you 7'4" and you shooting threes and you got handle, bro? He's like a hybrid between Kevin Durant and like Embiid, bro. Like, it's like, nah, this is gonna be dangerous for everybody involved, and the Spurs always do it. They always
I think Spurs is like the only team that still believes in the center having a tall big man. Because anybody went to like just smaller dudes, they didn't want to fuck like they're just big dudes don't really like they slow the game down, whatever. Like now,
everybody trying to be like Golden State.
Yeah, bro, that shit wild, man. Oh man, did you see that video, man, of the fucking hockey game?
Nah, I didn't see that shit.
Yeah,
I heard that. The way I heard that shit, it looked like a murder, and they're trying to cover that up,
Wait,
well, what? So what happened? There was a game that happened overseas, right? And there's a dude. He's an American player, playing hockey and shit. And once some guy kind of like checked the other guy, and then the other guy's leg kind of like flew up like a spin kick, and cut the other guy's neck with the blade. And it's all on camera, bro. Like you just see like the blood just coming down his neck. And he fucking dies in the ring.
I'm good. Yeah, I don't want to say
I was like, yo, bro, that shit. My man Sinky he fucking straightened his back out, like showed his neck, like bro. Man, like that shit makes you want to like, oh god, like you see that shit like, oh, because I was like always afraid of, like I played hockey back in the days, like ground hockey, not ice hockey, but like I saw someone get hit with a puck in their mouth. I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want to play.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to play this shit because I fucked up my teeth when I was biking with my friend, and his tire hit my back tire. I flipped over and my teeth hit the concrete, and it just straight.
Whoa.
I had like my shit had I have a filling and shit, but my shit was looking like 9 in '94.
What the fuck?
But yeah, I just never. When I saw homie got hit in the face with the puck, and his shit was like fucked up. I think his gum got pushed in, not his teeth. His gum.
I mean, that's a solid. Like that puck is like solid mass. So
that projectile coming at you at that speed and force. Yeah, that's
he got hit. He got hit with a land puck. Like it shit has wheels. It's not. It's like it's kind of soft plastic, but. The hockey pucks, they freeze them shits overnight. It's a frozen fucking mass. But motherfuckers get hit in the face. Like if you look at the hockey players in general, like they all have like a good dental plan because they all have like.
Well, that in the fighting too though. Like these niggas be throwing hands. Like around
the world.
Yo, that fighting shit is crazy, man. I like that shit. People...
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I've been to a couple of them though. That shit is intense. I got into it real quick. I've never been a hockey dude, but after going there live, I'm like, nah, this shit is raw. I dig it.
They don't fight till one of them drops on the ground and they'll break it up.
Yeah, I still don't know the exact rules, but
that's why they be holding them up to make sure they don't drop. They want to get as many punches as they can. And like,
be wild.
A lot of those punches don't really do nothing, especially if they have their helmet on still. Sometimes. When they flip, they fucking shit over.
Oh like, yeah,
they jersey over. That's fucked up.
That's mad disrespectful,
that's
bro.
That's a cheat code, yo.
That's like some little brother son type shit.
Yeah.
Like I'll be tight.
What else happened? Rose Red posted some shit on Instagram, and it caught my attention. This whole like Academics versus Saucy Santana. That shit had me in tears, bro.
Oh, the 8th vein shit.
Yeah.
Bro,
my man was crying, bro, on stream, bro.
Look, so how you gonna cry on shit after you said the most like craziest shit the night before, bro? The night before, he goes on his stream. He's saying all this bati this, bati that, all that stuff. And you know, Jamaican, and that's slur. That's slurs for like gay
Don't
people.
Don't do it.
No, that's slur for gay people. So you going on this talking about
Red got me pretty.
I thought you was gonna really be like, yeah, for the.
He's trained for this, bro. He knows.
I got you.
I'm not going. I'll never say that. Nah. So, yeah, he's like going off and that, calling him all kinds of like slurs and stuff like that, and he sounded really bad, like to the point like even people was even questioning if he was Jamaican or not, because it was like, hey, bro, he sounded like even me and my sister was joking on the post, like he sounded mad hard, like he trying to spit out the Pac-12 mad hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So real quick, just like not a disclaimer, but like full context. Academics is a Twitch streamer, and he's like a media personality. He does like reporting in music culture, the rap culture, all that kind of shit. Saucy Santana is like I don't know. I don't want to misrepresent him. Is it he? And he is like an artist as well as like a social media personality. And so pretty much like Academics was talking about City Girls, how they just kind of like didn't sell any records, but I guess he kind of got real personal, like it went up beyond the music portion. And then Saucy Santana came in their defense and pretty much exactly what Red is saying. So that's crazy, man.
But my thing is like, he didn't say any kind of no craziness. He said, he said pull up. He told Academics pull up.
Yeah, but he said he's gonna fuck him in the ass though. He did say
well,
that.
I mean,
he said after I fuck you, I'm gonna fuck you in your ass. And that's when he started.
But then you got to defend your manhood, bro. Like, I mean, you talking about fighting a dude, you gonna fight him. You got to defend your manhood.
How do you combat that, bro? Like, there's somebody, if you get into a fight with somebody, like, and someone says that shit, like, after I beat your ass up, I'm gonna fuck in your ass. Like, what do you say after that? Like, how do you navigate? Because if you have the answers, bro, let me know.
There's no more talking at that point. That's the answer.
Exactly,
no more
bro. Like, yo,
pull up and whoop this nigga's ass, or sit the fuck down and shut up.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
There's no more talking.
You coming on there and spit on that rant, and then now that you realize that now if you do fight the dude, you gonna get charged with a hate crime because you don't care about hate shit, all these racial slurs online.
That's the crazy shit. Is that aspect of it? It's like, damn,
you
even if you do fuck them up.
Slurs online, so now you can't even fight the dude because you gonna get charged with a hate crime.
That's wild, bro. Man's backed himself into a corner with it,
bro. Like just
and he's about to get canceled because he said all those slurs. So now he crying about not getting canceled because.
Bro. On some real shit, fuck this nigga anyway, man. I'm gonna keep it real, bro.
He's soft.
Fucking annoying,
I always
bro.
said Academics is soft, bro.
I
think soft. He never had the same energy for Vic Mensa when Vic Mensa called him a bitch. I remember this to this day, bro. Vic Mensa said he wanted to slap the shit out of him and call him a bitch.
Right there. What you gonna do, nigga?
Didn't say
what you gonna do? Nothing.
He didn't say nothing. He ain't do nothing. But yeah, you want to fight. You want to fight women.
He has like really good qualities as far as like he's a good interviewer and he's very knowledgeable. But I think he's an alcoholic, bro. Like I think that when he drinks and shit on the streams and shit, he gets.
Well, I don't think he is an alcoholic.
Yeah. Bro. I don't know. I don't really watch the streams. But like you can just tell. Like
I don't watch it.
I don't think he's ever made a sober stream, and that's why he's getting into the trouble that he's getting into now.
Yeah,
you saying you flying off your mouth, you saying all those crazy things. You don't have people to back you up anymore, so there's no Joe Buttons there to back you up. There's nobody there. You on your own.
Listen, if it was me, if I was Academics, right, and some dude said what he had to say, and he ended that shit off with the way the dude said about wilding on my ass, bro, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna get on the internet and be like, you won, like. You got this, pa. Like that's I'm not even gonna engage anymore. because like you can't really combat that without sounding homophobic.
Yep.
And at this point in time, like it's looking like we're gonna end up like the straight folks are gonna be like the minority, so that we might encounter that kind of shit. Like yo, like you might get jumped by.
Ass motherfucker.
Listen,
you know what I mean? Like it'll be a whole gang of the whole gag of gay dudes talking about yo, what colors you wearing? Like,
somebody try to violate me. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm not gonna say no slurs, but I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, like come on, man.
So once you say the slurs, that's when it becomes a hate crime.
Yeah. I mean,
well, you don't say nothing. You beat his ass silently. They can. I just thought he was a regular another dude. He just came over here touching me. I just beat him like I would anybody else.
I'm
gonna need y'all to know that for those that's watching, like we're not homophobic. We get startled at shit that's said. Like just don't use our startledness and confuse when we hear some wild crazy shit, because we don't know how to react. So we just don't know how to react.
This is some new shit for all of us. All right, I'm trying to assimilate.
I'm just saying, somebody threatened me with violence. If someone threatened me with violence and he pulls up to where I'm at and he's talking about he's gonna beat me up and then rape me, nah, bro. Nah.
Yeah, that's some extra shit.
I'm not saying no more after that. When you put this on site, we scrap it. I'm not saying no more because I'm not getting charged with a hate crime. So I'm just keep it dead at day after that.
That's the funny thing too.
You just be like, I'm gonna fuck your ass up and I'm gonna fuck your ass too. You gotta
but now you out here looking crazy. Now you looking crazy.
I'm looking crazy. Yeah. Nah, I'm good.
This is what I'm saying. You
quiet.
There ain't too much you can do out here. This is crazy, bro.
Or else you're gonna be on here crying like I could do. I don't want to get canceled, man. He said this to me.
His whole livelihood is the internet and that Twitch channel. Like if he's saying that on Twitch, well, I think he may have changed. I think he's on either Twitch or Rumble or some shit like that. You can get away with that shit with Rumble. Rumble
gonna have to go to Rumble after that because Twitch don't play that.
Yeah,
they banned what is it? I remember one of these gaming fighter guys, LTG. He said some like slurs to like a transsexual person, something, and they banned it. They banned him quick off of Twitch for that shit. So yeah, once you go
especially
crazy,
if someone clips your shit and that shit circulates, bro. Dude, the CEO of Twitch be on that shit OD, so he's gonna see that shit first and foremost. Yeah, that shit wild, man.
I said you should just catch it. Yo, he said pull up. He's like, listen, pull up. Give a time and location. Keep the shit off the internet and then handle your business, bro.
Yeah,
that's it.
And
pull up.
And then
once you say pull up. That's it.
And I think Saucy Santana actually said like, yo, if you would have just critique my music, that's cool. But like when you talk about other shit that's outside of music, then that's a problem. Like you can talk about my music, it's fine. I can take the criticism.
Yo, it's funny that Saucy Santana called him the F word though. He said there's a difference between a gay person and the F word, and academics is the F word.
Yo, see,
you hear when he said that, bro? Like, bro.
Bro, all I saw was the Ace Vane, like you know how he be animating the shits, bro. That's all I seen. I don't know where I didn't see no clips of the real situation, none of that. I just saw that clip that Ace Vane that was it.
I saw it all in Shade Room. You know, Shade Room got that all to pack.
Yeah.
They pack all those videos together so you can be up to date.
That's what I was doing just now. I was trying to.
I'm just like, oh my god.
I was trying to go to your page to try to find it, but I couldn't find it while y'all was talking. So yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's an old story. The story probably passed.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think you can find it like in the Shade Room. But the Shade Room posted so much shit that you might have to.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like doing that shit. Yeah,
I think No Jumper has it. I think recent No Jumper. Yeah, that shit's wild, man.
That's another one. Is No Jumper. I'm getting tired of his ass too.
Yo, a lot of people hate him, bro. I
don't hate him, but he's annoying at the same time, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Vlad too, bro. A lot of these dudes is annoying out here, man.
That video when Vlad caught out Nicki Minaj, that shit was crazy though, bro. He was low-key right though.
Nah, Vlad stands on business, bro. He stand like people like they smeared his name, like yo, he be working with the cops. Like, nah, I don't work with the cops. Like
If you come,
They said that nigga's fat.
If you come to my interview and ask you a question, you don't have to answer the question.
That's true.
Like he's gonna get the scoop. You know what
I
I mean?
that's what the low IQ people don't understand, bro. Like he's not working with the cops. You're snitching on yourself on his own.
Yeah,
his
self
video.
snitching. Yeah,
He's asking you a question. You don't have to answer. Like, nah, man, I ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Keep moving.
Like the dude they just arrested for Tupac's murder. He was on Vlad shit bragging about the murder.
Good job, guy.
They just thought he was crazy, and they thought he was crazy. Like, nah, I don't believe him. But there's like, nah, I think there's some like truth to what he's saying.
You know, I knew he told the truth because when the Valuetainment did a shit when he interviewed the detectives from the Tupac Biggie crime murder, and that dude was in his face was in there as one of the suspects on the fucking thing. Wow. And when he's in there bragging about it, I said, "Bro, are you bragging? You're one of the suspects." It was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time.
I mean,
so you deserve it then, bro.
At the end of the day, I think with Vlad, like I think we kind of like grew up with Vlad. Like he was like one of the first kind of like YouTubers out showcasing these new talent and shit like that. Because this is like before like World Star and shit like that. It was just Vlad. But yeah, I mean it is what it is, man. You know how it is, man. When you white and you in the space and shit, you're always gonna get like ridiculed and spoke about, being called a culture vulture and shit like that.
My reactions have nothing to do with that. It's just certain things about the way he goes about and carries certain things in interviews. But yeah.
I mean, you white in the space, yeah. I mean, look at they still don't give Eminem his flowers. People still hate on that guy. I don't know.
That's true. Yeah.
It's always like a white thing. Like I get it. Like if. I mean,
they just kept rapping over their head that like the one of the best rappers alive is the white guy. Like, bro, get over it, yo.
It's fine. It's fine.
Get over it, bro.
I think for me, like growing up, like hearing Eminem, it was like he was the white boy. It was like a novelty having him. Like, oh shit! But then after a while, like you start to forget the motherfucker. Like when you just listen to him, you forget that he's white. He's just like a crazy ass fucking rapper that can rhyme. Like his rhyming skills is fucking wild, and it's just like you look at his the art of it, and you kind of like move that. You know what I mean? Like it's hip hop is a melting pot of everything, bro. It's not exclusive to one thing. It's just people just get so upset that someone is like that good, even though he's not as good as he is now. But he doesn't need to do any more music. All his old shit is fucking still popping. He still has crazy amount like millions of daily listeners per day. He doesn't have to work. Yeah, he doesn't have to fucking work anymore.
You know what it is? I mean, I want to say that his music is not as good now. I just think his music is on like a more grown, deeper level than people are used to from his older music. So it's like when he was first coming up, they used to hear in the wild antics, like
yeah, he was talking some crazy shit.
Jesus, what's the crap? The songs are all slipping out my head right now. But like the Sim Shady LP and all that stuff, all the crazy stuff he was talking. And now this shit, he's talking older shit, more political, more like real shit. People don't want to hear it. They're like, they want brain dead music. Like that's why they listen to like this Lil Uzi Vert now and all this other stuff where it's just a smooth beat. All you need is a cool beat and a hook, and then that's it. You're famous as a rapper in this day and age, bro. Like, look at Ice Spice. All she's doing is showing her little ass off and like saying, "You thought I was feeling you?" And then she's famous, bro. It don't take much to be famous. They don't even take talent no more to be famous.
It doesn't.
Shout out to Ice Spice, bro. She's fucking cooking right now, bro.
Yeah, because she's showing off her little booty. Everybody because you showing your little booty.
Nah, you got motherfuckers showing their booty and they ain't popping like that. Who's
showing off their booty not popping?
I would say Mulatto, fucking Sexy Red, like
Sexy Red is still getting airtime though. Like people are still interviewing this shit.
Yeah, I feel like this shit is totally different now. Where like as y'all talking about it, because I'm like, this is why I'll never hate on Eminem, is because like his shit is like fucking levels above the shit that we getting right now, right? So how can you hate on this dude like when this is the shit that we got, right? So you got that, but then also going into what Red is saying, it's like you saying, yeah, these chicks is out here, right? Are we even talking about lyrical skill anymore, or are we just talking about who the fuck is out here right now?
You talking about who out here? It's not look. I say maybe out of all the sex appeal rappers that use their like sexuality, the only one to me that really have bars is like Meg Thee Stallion. Other than that, like, nah.
but I
Cardi got a ghostwriter, but I can still give it to her.
I mean, Cardi had Party Fontaine, as well as Meg Thee Stallion had him as a ghostwriter, and she started getting him, and now she broke up with him, and her lyrics kind of changed. But like now I come in Ice Spice because she definitely had an interview, and they were talking about how like her lyrics and shit, and she was like, yeah, she like my lyrics is super simple and it's only meant to be like catchy and easy to follow, and you could just remember whatever it is. I'm like,
that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. The formula is, bro. It's like a nice beat and a friggin' like a nice hook, and that's it. You get easy hook. That's it. You famous.
Sometimes people want to listen to like the simple shit versus try to be too deep. Like there's some rappers that's too fucking deep. Like you got the J. Cole's and the Kendricks where they super fucking deep, but like.
But is that a shot for the music though? Because this shit is super deep, but it's still good music.
Yeah, but it just I think that hip hop has like subgenres, right? It's not just one thing. It's just like you have the serious rappers, you have the lyricists, you have the pop rappers, where it's just like just pop music and easy to consume and easy to sell and market. Then you have the club ones. It's not just one thing. It's not like just country music. It's just country. Rap is just hip hop has mass sub fucking genres within itself.
And I think that's the separation between the good artists and the lame shit that we get. And we getting people that could just do one thing, and all we listen to is trap music or the new Brooklyn shit that we hear right now, and that's all we getting because that's popular. But like. That's not saying J. Cole can't do that, but that's my thing is that these people can do all of these different types of genres of music. So that's why I personally try to tend to flow to those type of people. But then I think going into what Red is talking about, it's like these people ain't doing nothing but giving you one type of music, and that's it. You're not showing no type of versatility whatsoever. So is this what we doing now? We just sticking to one.
I mean, listen, to be honest, bro, like, music is art, and if someone wants to just be like super simple and not really take itself seriously, then that's fine. I mean, you have artists that will draw like a specific style, and it'll be the same type of style, just different variations, but no one's like saying, oh, this person just does this shit. You know what I mean? Like, they just appreciate the art, and it just flows with that person. Like Ice Spice, yeah, I mean, she's not the best thing in the world, but she has a good marketing team. Her fucking song is at the end of Barbie. Like that shit is fucking big. That's $1 billion movie. Like that shit. I'm not sure if she's gonna be around for a very long time. I don't know if she's gonna be like, I can't say one hit wonder because she has a couple of hits. She got a couple of tracks that's out there. That's wild. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. To be honest, but I listen to everything. Like whatever is like playing on the radio, I listen to. I give it a shot, and if I hear it, I don't like it. I'm like, I don't like that song. I will not look for that song ever again. Yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah, music. But the music back in the days, man, like growing up to like the Big E, the Big L's, the Ebonics, rap, that like those shits like De La Soul, like those are all timeless. I'll always remember those songs. We live in a different time. Like you have music coming out today, and in 10 years, you're not gonna remember that fucking song. But you ask one of us, a song 30 years ago, we'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Our music, just growing up, I think our music just has more legs and it's more memorable.
And I think that's the point.
Yeah.
That I'm trying to make is that this shit is like soulless. This shit is like soulless music.
It's cookie cutter music.
Yeah, like this shit.
It's cookie cutter like art for them. It's just their art. I know there's certain people that just don't deserve that kind of platform. Like there's certain artists are like, yo, what the fuck are they doing? Like who this industry plant come from? Like what the fuck? Like I could have came up with this song, bro. There was I was watching a clip of Candace Owens. She shows like a clip of some like young little kid rapping, and she called this little motherfucker Coco Felon. I was in tears, bro. He like 8 years old, and she like, oh, they call him Coco Felon. Yo, bro. Cause he's like 8 years old, he got money. He's talking about killing people. Shit. It's like, yeah, that's he's going down the right road.
I mean, if it's the same little kid I'm thinking about, I get it, bro. Like that shit, because I seen it and I didn't even watch it for
he was
5
like,
seconds.
Hit him up.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? What are y'all doing? You got this little kid cursing, doing all this crazy shit. He's like, I don't even think he's 8 years old. How old is the kid? Do you know?
I know he's under 10. 100%.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. I'm like, nah, this is not something to be glorifying. Not at all. Like, so I get it. I get it. Shit is out of control.
It is what it is, bro. Like we in the age where even our parents, when they heard our music, like, what the fuck you listening to? That's just fucking degenerate.
Yeah.
It's generational perspective. That's what it is. Like
with our music was a curse. That's the I think that's the main problem that apparently is because there was a lot of cursing in the music.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that I can understand, but literally these music nowadays they're not saying anything, bro.
Nothing.
There's nothing being said in the songs.
No, they're not.
Collapse, fucking get drunk, nigga, get wasted on the pills, all that. Fuck bitches, head, all it.
Smoking on your brother. Like you talking about someone killed.
God.
Like
and then you wonder why the streets is wild.
Like yo, you what? Back in the days, like hearing like Pac saying like that's why I fucked your bitch. That was like the precipice of like disrespectful shit. Now you fast forward 30 years, motherfuckers are talking about someone's loved one that they piss on in their grave and they're shooting a music video. Like, yo, bro, that shit is wild. That shit, the disrespect, the level of disrespect, man, is wild, bro. Anyway,
that I don't even get either. Like, yo, they just over here singing about someone's dead loved one, and they got kids just rocking and jamming to this shit. Like, bro. He's literally talking about somebody they killed. Talking about smoking this pack. Like, what? Bro, that's crazy. That drill, that's one genre that has to go away. That drill music shit, that has to go away, bro. That shit is crazy.
I was watching some interview shit, and it was like a guy, it was like not an interview, it was a documentary, and it was talking about when King Von died, how no funeral homes wanted to take his body.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
They was afraid that he would get cut up. So they told the family one place that took him. It was like, yeah, we take him. The funeral has to be tomorrow. Like it has to be tomorrow. It can't be like we can't wait. Like it's
word.
I was like, oof.
I'm not even
crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
And the fucking Pop Smoke shit, right? Like he had issues, right, in Brooklyn, bro. They broke into his fucking crypt and pulled his casket out.
Wow, bro.
See,
no, I never even heard of that. I never even heard that.
They're supposed to.
That's fucking crazy.
Whoever his family was, they were supposed to put him in a locked like mausoleum. Type you don't put him in a regular like.
Yeah, bro. Oh,
they broke the concrete that held his body in. Then they didn't show the casket out, but they show like the track marks of the like them dragging it out. Like I'm like, that's some real. What's the point of that?
Whoever the groundskeeper is lost his job that day, bro.
Sleeping, my man was sleeping, bro. Would you guys do that shit? Would you guys be a groundskeeper in a cemetery?
Hell, no.
I would. All you gotta do is chill out there overnight.
You chilling with 300 other people?
I'm in the office, chilling. Locked in.
And they in there chilling with you. Stay in there chilling with you.
Nah, I can't do that shit, bro. Too bad. I'll scare myself.
Fucking Fresh Prince gonna be watching the TV. They changed the channel for it. I don't want to watch this shit.
And this first time it happens, I'm out. I'm not the one to sit there like, oh no, that was weird. Nah, I'm out.
They changed the channel for that nigga. Like,
I'm out.
Nah, bro. You gotta. It's like you gotta go to work, and when you come work, before you even walk into your house, you gotta pray. You gotta anoint yourself before you walk in your house. You don't want to have any spirits carrying with you.
None of this shit in here. Yep. Nah, I feel you.
Yeah, that's all I was watching. I was watching some shit. The dude said he had a phrase like every time he left, like he worked in like one of those like old like hospitals and shit. The prison, or it was the old prison that was shut down, but it's like it's for tourists and shit, but it's like haunted.
Yeah.
So he said every time he leaves that shit, he said, okay, thank you. You have a good day. Like some shit like that to let the spirits know to leave him alone. Don't follow him. I'm like, bro. I quit.
Hell yeah. Ain't no money worth it.
I'll do that shit. I'll only do groundskeeper in the morning. Give me daylight. I need to see where I'm walking, bro. I need daylight. Fuck that shit.
I mean, I honestly need to know what they do. If they really just chilling and they don't really got, because I doubt in the dark they got you like tending to the cemetery. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just like you just really chilling there to make sure nobody don't come in. I would do that.
If there's somebody walking around in the cemetery, you got to go investigate that shit.
Huh?
If there's somebody walking around in the cemetery, you gotta. You're the groundskeeper. You have to. Yes, you do.
Yeah, I'm calling.
You have to go investigate that shit, bro.
Calling the cops.
Call the cops for what? You gotta make sure it's a threat.
To investigate it. To investigate it. Like, yo, bro, I just seen somebody in here. I don't need to go out there. I seen somebody in here. I'm calling the cops.
Yeah,
go get him.
You need like nerves of steel, bro. Especially like if he was like a groundskeeper at like Hart Island, right? The fucking island where they bury all like the unnamed people.
You're talking about some extra shit.
Yeah, I ain't doing none of that shit, bro. I'm on great.
Nah, I'm good.
No, thank you.
That shit crazy, man.
Oh shit! I dropped my pop figure.
Oh, what else is out there in the news, man? So yeah, the Echo trailer came out today. I heard about it yesterday. Man. They said that the Echo trailer was gonna come up. I thought it was like a joke or some shit, like people just like being facetious and shit. This shit dropped.
Cool, bro. I thought
they were being facetious, like, oh yeah, you know, after Loki, they're gonna release it. I'm like, all right, whatever. But then it came out.
My dude, I didn't watch that shit till I seen you put that as the fucking thumbnail or whatever. Okay.
I saw the shit pop up on my timeline on YouTube. Mind you, I skipped it. I'm like, I'll watch it later. That's how I was uninterested.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, all right, let me give it a go, right? And I looked at the shit, bro. I was fucking floored. Like,
facts.
Yo, whoever edited this shit must have been like the best editor in the world if this was garbage.
Great job.
This shit was filmed beautifully. And I'm like, yo, this is fucking dope. So yeah, I was watching a lot of reactions, a lot of like YouTubers that were talking mad shit about the show. Was like, oh my God, this looks great. I'm like, yo, imagine the folks that, I said this early in the show, like, imagine the folks that said that this show is bad are the ones that say that the like, you know, that consider like other Disney Plus shows great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like it might be really fucking good for us, right? Like that's the shit that we like, right? It's not, it's more mature. But in the Discord, Rev was talking about how, you know, how he has an eye patch. He should be fucking fully blind. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of true, but like I guess they want to like preserve his character. Like having a blind Kingpin moving forward would probably be like a little kind of a buzzkill. So they probably wanted to like retain some kind of his eyesight, or maybe explain how the fuck he survived getting shot in the fucking eye, or if it was a fragment that hit his eye and he's not like, I don't know, because getting shot in the fucking face is like
great.
He was temporarily blind. He was temporarily blind. He wasn't like fully blind. It was just because the flash from the gun blinded him or something like that. But he was shot. He was shot point blank, and he ain't do nothing to him. He just got blind.
Yo, I was just really.
So that's why I was like, I think they nerfed him in this one because like They could have just had to put shades on his face to like like the big blockers.
I don't think they nerfed them because mind you, they had to like build off what happened in fucking Hawkeye. They couldn't like retcon that shit. Like fuck it, we gotta stick to the landing, right?
Yeah, they nerfed him because Kate Bishop beat him, so he's definitely nerfed.
Yeah. I mean, he was nerfed in that show, right? And then this one here is like a different because
you saw the trailer, Red?
Yeah.
The tone feels like Daredevil fucking Kingpin with the outfit that looks like comic. It looked like it's merged into one. I was like, holy shit! And I'm like, I see him punch. I'm like, that's crazy. And then I see like blood splat. I'm like, whoa, this is blood. Wait, what's happening? This is blood. Then they show the shaky, bloody hand. I'm like, nah, Disney's wilding, bro.
Nah, they doing what they need to do.
They standing on business, yo. I'm like, yo, that shit.
Disney said they're gonna start doing R-rated stuff. They with the shits now.
Yeah, it's about time. Let's go.
And I'm glad. You see like a quick little fucking snippet of fucking Daredevil in the red fucking suit. And I'm like, oh.
I don't even think I seen that. I missed that. I gotta watch it again.
You see him like jumping towards a person, and it's like, and it's all is that kind of like burgundy-ish color.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was driving. I was on my way home for this shit, so I just saw bits.
Oh, but did you see it?
I saw it. I was watching it, but I couldn't see everything. I couldn't focus because I was driving. But I was listening to it, and that's why I said the sound design is crazy. Like the punches and all that shit. I'm like, nah, this looks like they're trying to get real with Kingpin, and this is what I wanted. I was happy. I ain't gonna lie. I reacted kind of crazy. I heard you saying you didn't expect to react that way. I was the same way. I was kind of hyped.
And that's what happens when someone plants a seed in your head, like, oh, this is gonna be so bad because they're releasing all at one time, and like they plant that seed, and you kind of like have that expectation, like, oh, maybe it is bad because Disney's dropping it all at one time, and it's coming out in fucking January. Like they all throwaway products come out in January, so it's like,
or maybe it's a test to see how it does if they drop it at one time, how everybody.
At one time. I think all throwaway projects did come out in January, but I think now, like, I think all time is now looked at as a profitable time to like release something. Because now we're in the age where like people are like January, so they'll go out and support some shit. They don't care, bro. Like as long as stuff is good, whether it be January, February, March, they go out and support it. So
they normally call it the throwaway month because it's after Christmas and people don't have money and they're not trying to go to the theaters and shit. Because I think the last movie that kind of made over $1 million, like made big bucks during January, is Bad Boys for Life. That was the last one. And I honestly thought that was gonna be a throwaway movie too. I'm like, this should come out in January. This is gonna be trash, bro. I was happy. But Soul Break, did you see Echo?
No, I didn't know the trailer dropped.
We might have to do a reaction for you right here.
I was hoping you would do that because I definitely want to see it straight through.
is trolling, yo.
Yeah, he been trolling.
Are we gonna play right now?
I sent you a couple of them.
Is that gonna get red flagged?
I tell you, man, trying to take your mantle out here, right?
Yo, that's crazy. They cease and scissor for Joker, say dress him as Batman. He's a troll, bro.
Nah, let me hold. Listen, WB. I don't know why would they say that because it's a costume and it's wild. Like they'll say that you can't wear that shit. But yo, the fact that he came out in Batman, but he was doing like these crazy cinematic shots, bro.
Yeah, bro. That was insane.
The Batmobile with the music playing in the background. That shit look fire, bro.
I give it to him.
That shit looks fire.
My man had his own paper talking about that with that shit on the Gotham Gazette, like with Warner Brothers trying to my man did his thing. Like I ain't gonna lie, if I had money, I would do some dumb shit like that just cause I feel like.
To answer your question, when I get flagged, I'll probably get like a trademark, but I wouldn't get like a copyright strike. It's
a trailer,
yeah, it's a trailer. We're not gonna get monetized. We get monetized, but we don't get monetized anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's play it up. Let me know if you hear it.
Maya.
And I
see everything that you are. I always have.
Yeah, the sound design is crazy. Woo.
Don't be afraid.
I'm your daddy now.
You have so much pain in you. You. So much rage. That you can't contain it.
Oh my God, this is gonna be great. Okay, I see what you was talking
You
about.
and I are the same. So, who's the monster?
Look at Sticky's face, bro.
What?
You was like, holy fuck, what the fuck is going on? This is crazy.
Yeah, shit just got real.
Yeah, man.
Bring on Daredevil.
For real. That shit was fucking fire, bro.
Woo!
I hope that shit is fucking good. That shit is garbage, bro.
Crazy.
That shit seems like it's like, come on. Ugh.
It feels like a more mature show.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yo, bro, like if you could have done that shit, you could have done that shit with Secret Invasion.
Yep.
Like you could have did the shit with mad other shit, bro. Falcon with the soldier where you see the motherfuckers shield coming down. You should have saw fucking blood gushing from that shit. Man, I'm sad about it. But yeah,
it is what it is.
January, man. January comes, bro. I don't think we're gonna do like a watch party for that shit, cause that's all like shows all at once. But we talk about it after.
Yeah.
Oh man. What else? You guys have anything else you want to add before we start talking about Loki? I mean, news has been kind of like trash. Nah.
Yeah, I came in too late. Everything I had to talk about, yeah, kind of touched on already. I don't want to go back into repeat shit, but yeah, I think that's about it.
Oh shit! I think next week we'll be talking about Godzilla Monarch. That comes out next week, right? Comes out the 17th, right? Comes out this month.
I know it's this month. I didn't think it was
the 17th. It comes out Friday the 17th. So yeah, I mean,
so we got like 2 weeks, right?
2 weeks. Yeah. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. No, I definitely want to see that. Yeah. But that's gonna be week to week too, right? So yeah,
I think so too. That Godzilla minus one came out, I think, today. But that's like I think is a perspective of people dealing with like Godzilla, which is kind of a different take. But you're just trying to survive. It's like Cloverfield. Like you don't really see the monster, but the monster it pops out, and you're just trying to like navigate the city, trying not to get squashed. But it's like old school fucking the way it's done.
What is it on?
No, I think it's in theaters.
Oh, okay.
You didn't see the trailer for that shit?
No, I did, but I didn't know if they was dropping it. I mean, honestly, it looked like a fan trailer, to be honest.
I mean, Godzilla looks like a fan. Yeah, it definitely does. But like, I think it's people are praising it though. What else here? I'm trying to pick anything out. See if yeah, I don't think anything else is here. Chad, if you guys have any topics, man, let us know, man. Got any hypotheticals or things you want us
to touch on, let us know, man. It'll breathe new life into our show. I guess we can talk about Loki. Well, let's get into Loki. Let's get into it. So Loki episode 5 dropped yesterday. We did a watch party for that. If you guys want to go ahead and watch that on demand, if you guys haven't watched it already, you can watch it along with us. I think towards the end, I think we all kind of like enjoyed the show for the most part. I think we didn't have any issues other than like, you know, the pacing may have been a little bit off and the sense of urgency, but I think overall it was really good and enjoyable. Even now watching it, I did watch it again, and I said I wasn't gonna watch it again, but I did. And did I like it more? I did like it a little bit more.
I did too.
I did like it a little bit more, and my score did change.
Oh,
my score did change.
Ooh, perfect.
So it got a perfect score.
No doubt.
It got a 5 for me because I'm like, yeah, I don't really like the Sylvie aspect, right? That really like irks the shit out of me. But like, I kind of watched it again in a different lens and kind of ignoring the Sylvie part.
Mm-hmm.
And me ignoring it made it so much better.
Made everything so much. Yeah, me too.
It made it so much better because I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Like I just kind of like, because I knew what was happening. You know what I mean? I knew what was gonna happen. So like the conversation she was gonna have that she had with Loki, I'm like, yeah, it'll pass. So I'm while that's happening, I'm thinking in my head, what are they gonna do next? So I'm using that time that they're talking to think about other shit that's gonna happen in the next episode. That's what I was doing. I was reallocating my time and thinking about other shit. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed it much better. And yeah, I'm excited about the next episode, man. But I know that we all kind of like touched on our thoughts and shit. But I kind of want to speak to Red and because you know Red was not there for the watch party, so I want to kind of get his insight. So how did you feel about episode 5, Red?
Episode 5 was alright. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Was anything that kind of like irked you or kind of like?
Not really, because I knew something was gonna go down. Cause I knew they was gonna kill Loki, so he time slipped out of there. I said that made sense. But I think basically him going around reassembling the group, and then when he talked to Sylvie, I think there is where he found out his purpose of like why he wanted to do everything he wanted to do. Like she got him to admit the truth. Like he used to talk about, I want to save the TVA, but it's really because he found a group of friends and now he don't want to lose his friends, which I respect. You know, it's like I'm like, bro, nobody really cares about the TVA like that, bro. You like you can't tell me you care that hard about the TVA, but it's that he made friends there. He wanna keep the friends that he made. So, and I respected that little conversation they had between themselves. Even though Sylvie's still selfish, and I said, she's gonna end up having to like step out her comfort zone and help out anyway, because when that shit blown up, that you just saw it blow up at the main point. But an explosion expands, so of course it's going to expand to all the branches. Like it's not just going to stay
exactly
right there right there at the TVA point. It's going to go to all the branches. So I don't know. She was a little naive, thinking that she was going to be able to have a life after that, all that shit that went down.
Yeah.
But when I was watching, I didn't have a problem with anything. I truly enjoyed the episode, even though there was no like real action in it or no dire need until like the ending when they saw everything unraveling. I enjoyed it, and I found the pacing was pretty cool. So I had gave it a 5 when I was finished watching it, because it was a nice, enjoyable episode. And I really love OB. OB is like my dude,
my guy.
I like
AKA Doug.
Yeah, I like the fact that they kind of like reallocated his love for the TVA and the love for like saving people because the first season was mainly like him being in love with Sylvie, right? Like having a relation, like just having like that love for her, and they kind of like reallocated it to like no longer being a love interest and using that love for the friends now.
Right.
She's still a love interest because that's why he keeps going back to her.
Uh-huh.
Like he really don't. To be honest, he really don't need her. She's like he literally could do the stuff that she does, but because he loves her, that's why he keeps going back to her and trying to bring her along.
But we know that because we watched the first season. But like if someone started watching season 1, started watching from season 2, they made sure not to make it like they didn't harp on that too much. Like it's not like it just looks like they're just really good friends, or just like they just have a weird relationship. But like it doesn't look like. I love you, Lo. I love you so much.
I feel what you're saying, but like it was like okay, like say it was like normal TV where we're watching it, like you caught the TV series within the second season, then I would understand that. But like the fact that it's on the streaming platform, like it'll be weird if you start watching season 2 before you watch season 1.
Yeah, I don't understand people that could do that type of shit.
Like, it was like regular, like something like on TV, like. And I catch the show in the second season, then I can understand that point that you're making. Like, yeah, they don't really harp too much in it, and they'll be confused, like thinking like they wouldn't notice that she's a love interest if you watch the season alone. But
I kind of like fucked up on that saying. My thing is mostly like they didn't double down on the love in the second season. That's what I'm trying to say. They didn't try to like shove that shit down our throats. Like first season was like it was very apparent that he was in love with her.
Usually that's a negative of the show, and
it's not, right? They didn't make it like the sole pilot. Now I was like, I want to see my friends.
Yeah,
like OB now became his love interest.
I mean, it's cool that it's cool that they step away from it because we don't need you to reinforce. We know that they like each other. We don't need it to be like shown over and over again that they like each other. Like we know it that they're in love with each other, but
and that's not paramount with the situation that's going on.
Yeah, there's a whole big like the time is unraveling, so there's no time for like exploring feelings right now and stuff like that. Like it's
Loki, I think, just became the most powerful being in the
galaxy
in the multiverse.
Soon he will be soon.
Soon, yeah, because the way once he starts like towards the end he kind of like got the shit down pat kind of.
I got it.
Games. But now when he gets comfortable, bro, like he's his own tempat. Like it's crazy.
Yep.
He can be plucking motherfuckers out like, oh, got you. Oh, got you. Man, that's just crazy, man. So yeah. So what would you? Oh yeah. So you rated it a 5, right, Red?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So Fresh Prince, you say you watched it again. So anything changed as far as like your score? Because you gave it a 4 at the watch party.
Yeah, I'll bump it up to a 4.5. I'm still not gonna say it's a 5 because again, it was a slower episode. It wasn't something that had me on the edge of my seat the entire time. So again, like I usually judge these on my immediate experience on the episode. But at the same time, even with the 4, I was still saying that's not a bad score. You know what I'm saying? But again, like you said, it was more of my frustrations with how they're writing Sylvie as opposed to the whole story. So my issues with Sylvie and her impact on the story is not like a representation of how I feel about the entire show, because I've enjoyed this entire thing. I'm having fun. Now I'm theorizing, and a lot of what I said is coming true. So I'm extra hype right now. So yeah, it was just that, like, again, watching it with my son and watching everything go down a second time, and like you said, knowing what's gonna happen and really just being like, all right, let me just sit back and just watch everything play out scene by scene. I definitely enjoyed everything because there's a lot. I mean, I did notice things, but I feel like there was a lot more weight. You know, again, like watching it without us talking to each other and like being focused on each other and the stream at the same and the show at the same time, just watching the show. It's like I said like they could have. I think I said the other day or last night that they could have like shorted a couple of things as far as people's backstories, but they really didn't go into too many people's backstories too much, except for like really Mobius. And I feel like all of that was still necessary. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciated that a little bit more. Because I again, it's like watching it with my son. It's like, yo, bro, you got 2 sons. You about to just leave them like on some shit. Like, I gotta do what I gotta do. I understand, but like, it's like what's gonna happen to your 2 kids now? Or you're like, yeah, you're the variant that's gonna make sure that everything stays intact. But if your universe does survive, what's gonna happen to your 2 kids? I think I said on the stream, I hope they was Havoc and Scott and Cyclops, like, and they pops us away. But even like on some shit, it's like what happens to them? They probably not gonna explore it. It's probably a nothing sandwich, right? But it's like just during the show, watching those moments, it's like, damn, like he's really making a sacrifice right now. Even though like he's there and he can come back anytime he wants, he's making a sacrifice to step away to make sure that everybody else survives. And that is a very admirable thing. It's a valorous thing. And that was cool. And I'm appreciating how we can see all of the original variants, because I realized this too. Like my son was watching this and he's thinking like all of these people are the main people, but I'm like, they were all variants to begin with. Like everybody in the TVA was a variant to begin with. So it's not like we fucking up their mainline stories. Anyway, these are all variants. So I'll bring up B15, right? Because we haven't talked about her. I don't think we talked about her at all on the stream. And I talked about her. Well, my son brought her up and he was like, yo, this is my son. This is not me. This is a 14, about to be 15-year-old kid watching the show. And he's like, yo, this is great writing. Like they're showing how like, okay, she was a doctor and she cares for people. And even though she has a softer attitude here, like, yeah, she had a harder attitude before, but that's because she wants to save everybody. And they're showing that through what's going on. And I'm like, yo, bro, like, this is a kid telling me this. And I'm like, yo, that's a great observation that I really didn't pay attention to. When I looked at her, I'm like, every scene she's in, I'm like, I'm not feeling it. But at the same time, props to her, because she's the only one that's like really showing us like, okay, it's lines on the screen, but these are people dying. Okay, I'm not feeling it.
She said all those lives lost.
Yeah, like I'm not.
That's something a doctor would say. Yeah,
right, exactly. But we losing all of these people, and in every scene that she does these things, whether I'm feeling it or not, because of what's going on in the show, her as an actress, she's doing her fucking job every time with like that, and then going in and talking with Shorty from Game of Thrones and that whole interaction, and like, yo, these is timelines and we got to do everything. And yeah, we might not agree, but I care for these people and everybody here. So trusting that, like trusting I want this TVA shit to survive, like even if we're not on the same page.
That speech won her over too.
Right.
She would have joined Renslayer if it wasn't for that speech.
Exactly, bro. So it's like there's little things in here that even though we might not catch them on first times watching or feel it in everything that's going on, this show is one of the best shows that they've had, and they're doing things very well in the writing, whether it comes across immediately or not. And that's why I enjoy this show so much. So yeah, I boosted it up to a 4.5. I'm really enjoying this show.
Yeah. How about you, Sol? Did you watch it again, or did you feel anything?
No,
change?
I didn't watch it again. Trying to watch a lot of other things.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff out right now.
Yeah, it's mad shit. I wasn't planning to watch it again. It just happened. It just happened that way. Yeah. So I guess overall, I think the show did well as far as us. We got 2 4.5s and 2 5s, right? I think.
Word.
Yeah. That's not bad.
4.75. That shit is great.
Yeah, I mean, we still got
television, no matter what way you look at it.
We still got one more episode left, and hopefully this episode is fucking fire, and Loki fucking figures this shit out, and we get like a quick little groundhog situation. He's gonna be like, oh no, we gotta keep doing it again. Keep doing it again. It's like loop. It's like
where I
Looper.
think we're gonna end up. I want to ask y'all that. Where I think we're gonna end up by the end of this series.
I think we'll end with Loki being at the end of time and him having to either kill Sylvie. I think he's gonna. I personally think that he's gonna go back until where Sylvie's about to kill He Who Remains and save him. And having to sacrifice Sylvie because Loki's always lose, right? He's gonna think that he's doing the right thing, and Kang is gonna be like, hey, He Who Remains is gonna be like, hey, here's this new position as the God of Stories. This is what you wanted, right? And give him this thing, knowing that he's doing it, thinking he's doing the right thing, and he's doing the bad thing. Loki's always lose. I don't know. What you guys think, man? What's your predictions, man? Because come on, it's the last episode. We gotta have some
word. We gotta get out here early, man.
I don't think Loki's always lose. I think they're just destined to lose when they do evil shit. But I think if they
now he's doing good shit.
Huh?
Now he's
doing good shit. Yeah.
So, they say he loses because even in fucking Infinity War, like he tried to do something admirable and fucking loses, right? He tried to save his brother and ends up dying.
That's Thanos story, bro. That's like
Thanos, nigga.
Like Thanos like could square with Odin. Like that is that's a powerful being right there, bro. Like
right.
He squares up with Odin on a regular, like so. It's like that's a hard person for Loki to just like.
This is not something I'm saying. This is.
I know. That's the same. That's
the moniker.
For years.
Unless they're gonna change it. Unless they're gonna change the moniker. But yeah, that's what they always think. They always think that they always lose unless he changes that.
There's a whole I don't know if you know. There's a whole short movie on Loki and with that whole moniker of Loki always losing, and it's about, and he goes and he learns through every timeline that Thor beats him, and then it ends with him actually getting killed by Thor when he realizes he should work with Thor, but Thor like so pissed off that like he always like betrayed him that Thor ends up killing him, right when he learns like, oh, I should work with Thor, but Thor was like, he said, nah, I'm done. It's a whole cartoon movie about that shit. It's pretty cool.
Damn.
But yeah, that's the moniker with the Marvel. But I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like Loki's gonna change that. He's gonna change that around, man. He's trying to do good, and I think he's gonna succeed in what he's doing. And I hope they reunite him and Thor, man, because he really needs that.
They got to.
That conversation.
The sun will shine on us.
That conversation is gonna be crazy when he sees his brother for the first time, and like yo, I'm like the god of stories now. Like I don't need Asgard. Like you know what I mean? Like I am the god of stories. I create.
The TVA is his new Asgard.
Yeah, I keep the timelines in check, bro. Like I'm the manager here. I'm the captain. I'm
the captain now.
I think by the time he meets Thor, he's not even gonna care about titles. I think he's just gonna be so happy to see his brother, and like because this is a completely changed Loki. He doesn't have that same bravado and like pride and ego that he had like when he first started the series. So I think when he meets Thor finally, he's just gonna be so happy to see his brother, and I think Thor's just gonna be so happy to see that he's alive. That he's gonna be like, they're gonna probably do that. That'd be so fun to make movies with them having like adventures together and shit now. Could be the new Thor 5, who knows?
Or Loki could be Loki, bro. Like we got the merch out called the Loki Math. He might just be Loki all over again, or he might go back into his fuck shit. Because even on the poster, you see the clock him running around, and at the very top of the clock, he has the original fucking Loki shit. He might be
the god of stories, though. I think that's what it is.
He might be fucked shit again.
Battle armor, so I mean, his battle armor is never going to change. The horns, that's never going to change. His battle armor.
Sometimes you look at the posters for Loki. There's always like a nugget, a little Easter egg of something. They don't just put that in for no reason.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see that one either pop in or him become that. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's gonna become that one. That's what I'm thinking. Is the
I
one
think
that's
so
the god
too.
of stories.
But how does he get there? I don't know.
That's what I'm waiting to
That's
see.
the journey. That's
I
the
mean, we
journey.
saw some shit in the trailer. You know what I mean? My man ain't got no suit on, walking out towards the room and shit. You know what I mean? So I don't want to theorize too much because I want to just watch this.
I mean, it
final
was supposed to be
episode and
him
go
all
into it.
along. It shouldn't have been.
That's probably what it is.
It shouldn't have been Victor Timely because even though he's Kang, he's not the Kang with powers. He's like
the next episode we're probably gonna see like Victor Timely die like at least 5 times, right? And then Loki's gonna be like, you know what? He's gonna keep on resetting.
God
He's
damn.
gonna be like resetting. Oh, let's do it again. All right, fuck. You know what?
Damn, I said twice. You said 5 times.
I'm exaggerating, but I think that he's gonna end up being like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna just run out there because this is the Hail Mary, and he's gonna go out there, and because he's somewhat of a god, right? He can fucking withstand that fucking radiation and
he is a guy. He got
He is a guy. Yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense for him to do it in the first place. Then it makes sense for any of them to run out there.
And that's the joke. Going back to Mobius, bro. It's your turn, bro.
If Thor can take a fucking blast from a dying
that's
star,
what I'm
exactly, bro. Like
Thor took a blast from like what was that sun, a star here, or the sun, or
a
something?
dying star, bro. Like that's
like, come on. Loki could definitely go out there and fix the loom without getting blown up.
I don't know, man. Let's see, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. But then, like, if it starts off with like him talking to Sylvie, bro, you know, I'm gonna be like,
nah, get out of there.
That's gonna be automatic. Like, you're gonna hear that shit. Like,
really hate Sylvie. Y'all really hate Sylvie, yo.
Sylvie's our Samantha LaRusso, bro. Why do you hate
bro.
Samantha LaRusso? I don't hate her. You hate her.
I was with it for like I said, for 3 episodes, bro. After the 3rd episode, it's like, yo, come on now, bro. You know you was there at the end of time. What is all this personal shit about? I want to live my life. You can't until we fix this shit. You know that. But nah, I'm gonna go on this timeline.
I guess she didn't know how explosions work, yo. Like she thought it just explodes and stay in one area.
Yo, bro, that's what got me tight. It's not the writing, it's just that. It's like, what the fuck, bro? And I understand you're really a child and you've been running around for thousands. I understand, I get it. But there's a point where you still being through all of this shit, no matter how mature you are, first of all, you caused it. You caused all of this shit. Then you seeing this shit go down and you still like, okay, hold on. Did y'all realize? Because I had to explain this shit to my son today. Did y'all realize that? He was like, yeah, I still remember. The only reason she still remembers is because she did the same shit. When everybody was dying, she used the temp pad and got the fuck out of there. So she left Loki to die, bro. She left Loki to die.
I said that shit during the fucking stream. I'm like, yeah, she had the temp pad, and it was like, oh, we don't know. And I'm like, nah, she's fucking left. She's fucking selfish.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say we didn't know. No, I'm with you. Like that's what's pissing me off. Is you seen this shit happen? You dipped out. Nah, let me get the fuck out of here. You see this shit going on, and you still like, nah, I want to live. Can we fix the problem? Then you'll live. Like, what type of dumb shit are you on right now? I can't get with this shit, bro. She could have
said
this is Samantha LaRusso, bro.
Yeah, that shit had me dying, bro. When I was watching that shit again, and I saw the fucking when Obi just popped out, and I'm like, oh shit, and he came with like the super like beta
janky ass prototype,
and that shit was jittering, and then he like as he's talking to fucking Mobius, he's fucking with the painting, like it's just like going up and down. He's trying to get the right fucking measurement. I'm like, that shit was fucking funny, bro. I love OB, bro.
See, I think that's why I felt weird. I caught that in the first episode, and I think I was the only one laughing the whole time.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. He said, you built the temp pad already? He said, it took me 18 months.
Word. Well, no, 19, because, I lost my job. My wife left me, but what's next? What we doing? Yeah, I love OB, man. I love Key, man. Great addition to this fucking.
My guy,
cast,
short
yo.
round. Short
Right.
round.
Day it up.
Man, this is the most screen time you see with this dude, yo. Most.
I dig it.
He's a pillar in the fucking TVA. So it's like you can't just get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna be around.
My man really said, "Yo, nah, I'm a writer." It's like, yeah, I had to get a PhD so I could keep my regular job teaching accounting. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Yo,
I had to get a PhD in advanced astrophysics so I can keep my job.
But yeah, if I work long enough, I'll be able to actually leave this shit and do my writing full time, bro.
That'd be fucking dope if we get that whole TVA Deadpool shit. Like we get an OB and fucking Deadpool scene.
I need it. I need all of this. Don't set this shit up and not pay it off. We need all of these.
We need OB. We need OB to be around. Like I think he's like the best. I would say he's like the best character that was made from these Disney Plus shows, like side characters.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Marvel's gonna give Deadpool his teleporter.
I mean, he has one already.
Yeah, he already has it.
Well,
Cable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what fucks up like the certain thing. That's how he pops up on their radar because he's doing that shit. He's wilding.
This is gonna be an end credit scene after the next episode. Like everything gets fixed, and you just see it pinging. And you just see the Deadpool icon.
I feel you, bro. But I'm like, I don't see them doing that. If they do it, that'll be crazy. I want it.
They'll be like,
I want it, but I don't see them doing that.
Like, it's like you see all the branches kind of like getting all like fixed up and shit. Then you see one going, burp, 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 and they're like, yo, what the fuck? What is that? Like, it's some new tech, and they don't know. It's like an unregistered car.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? And they play like a theme song or whatever. Like, I don't know, man. If
they do that, they gotta open the door. They gotta walk through. They gotta walk through and see my man. If you do anything with Deadpool, you got to show this dude on screen.
Like, what in the shit?
I think we're gonna get either a big reveal. I mean, we're gonna get a big reveal, right? But we're gonna get. I think it has to be a cameo of some sort of somebody.
Kang,
another Jonathan Majors. I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
King the Conqueror. Like we get King the Conqueror.
I was thinking like a totally different character. Like now that if Loki is running the show, like we probably see like groups of people kind of coming in and like, yo, what the fuck? You see like a quick little cameo. But yeah, we definitely gonna get another cameo.
Of like who?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think it's definite. I really don't think it's definite that we get a King in this episode.
I think we're gonna get Jonathan Majors again as Victor Timely. I don't know if I don't know if we're gonna get like another version, or it has to be something that's gonna tee up the movie, right? I know that we don't really we want the show to kind of be like a self-contained story, but we know that there is like a cliffhanger to like what's next. So I think they have to like.
There has to be repercussions of some sort.
So there has to be something. So there's definitely gonna be like a situation where the fucking Kang when Kang got sucked into that fucking power that energy shit. He comes out the fucking loom or some shit like that. Like he's in the loom. I don't fucking know. Like
that. I mean, that's what I was thinking the whole time. All right. I saw this because I wasn't thinking this, but I had this thought, but this kind of solidified it with I was watching Screen Rant, and they said that the point in where Victor Timely gets spaghettified into the loom is where his temporal aura gets dispersed amongst the multiverse, and that's why we have all the different versions of Kangs that we have now. So I think that might be what it is? Because if Loki's the one that has to end up being the one like, all right, it's not working and I have to be the one to fix this and whatever, and they fix the loom and we tie up a bow on this season, could that be like the consequences of this? Is like, yeah, because the fact that Victor Timely ended up getting spaghettified and dispersed amongst time. That's the reason why we have all the kings now.
I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe him giving fucking Obi that book so early on that now that maybe Loki now has his aura now because he's probably like surpassed He Who Remains because he's fucking with the timeline now. He gave the book to OB, and now OB is maybe this version of OB that when he goes back into the loom, that OB starts to remember new things.
The one that he popped up next to at the end, at the very end of the episode.
Like he's gonna start like retroactively remembering everything else, like, and then having more knowledge,
right?
And finding out maybe he's now has that aura, and that's why he's able to kind of go out there and shut it down. I don't know. I don't fucking know. This fucking show's great, man.
But I do feel like the reason why I asked that question because I feel like that kind of makes sense as far as creating the new Kangs. But my whole thought process is that throughout this entire thing is that Victor Timely, Kang the Conqueror, as they're referring to him as, and He Who Remains are the same variant at different points in times. Like we have the Council of Kangs and all the other ones that are out there. And even if we get a Beyonder Kang that comes back or whatever the case may be, I still feel like this sacred timeline was created to make sure that we keep this cycle going. So all of those Kangs all of those variants are actually the same person. And this is why the loop has been going on the way that it goes. So if we're watching it for the first time now, but once we see Loki change whatever he changed, because he can change the story now as the god of stories, everything's going to change forward. But I think this was the point of this sacred timeline, was to make sure that we always get a Victor Timely that ends up coming back to fix the problems of this Ouroboros loop without explaining every single thing that happens. But they're all the same variant. And I think we'll get an explanation of that. Not by the end of this season, but when we get into like the Dynasty of Kings and all of that stuff.
If it happens.
It's gotta happen. I don't see them canceling that movie, bro. I hear what you're saying. I don't see them canceling that movie. Because you got that and Secret Wars. They could probably change what it's about, but I don't see them canceling it outright. That's crazy.
I mean, let's see. We'll find out. Like I said, I think the show needs to do well, and I think as of right now, like the viewership is not high because people are not really vested. They're not vested in Jonathan Majors. I think that we all know that. I mean, we don't know for sure, but I know that from the evidence that's been shown, like it shows that he was probably the victim. But I think in Hollywood's eyes and everything else, it just is he's just tainted.
Yeah, it's marketing shit.
It's tainted, and the movie may not do well. And Marvel's bread and butter are Avengers movies. Like Avengers movies need to make $1 billion. Like they need to make sure that there's nothing there that will take that away from them, right? They can't make an Avengers movie that make $200 million. That'd be crazy. So I don't know. Let's see. I mean, I want the King Dynasty, man. I want all that shit. Whatever they promise, I want. And also, like the 616 timeline, the sacred timeline was He Who Remains. That was his preferred timeline.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is that whole loop is to ensure that he exists.
But if he's no more, then any timeline could be the sacred timeline to whoever they feel like it is, their timeline. And that's how this whole probably reboot shit happens. If they decide to reboot. They talking about a whole bunch of shit. They talking about fucking getting Robert Downey Jr. back and all that kind of shit.
I hear you. I'm just trying to look at the narrative. Like it's like the narrative makes sense. It's like you get Loki to ensure that he brings back Victor Timely to ensure that there's a He Who Remains by the end of all of this shit. By the way that everything is playing out. That's like barring all of the extra shit we talking about, like court and all that shit. I'm just talking about like storyline. It would make sense that, yeah, like you said, this is he who remains preferred timelines because this is the way he set it up, so that it at Ouroboros loop when he dies, it's to ensure that them two bring about the same shit to happen again. But again, like the movies we watching, it's us seeing it for the first time. This has been the loop that we've been in the entire time. And then this time they're gonna break it. But so I hope again, like I don't want to bring in all that extra court shit and all that. I'm trying to like just remain to what we got in the timeline. But yeah, who knows, man? All this extra shit just fucks everything up, man.
Yeah. I guess we'll see, man. Once this episode comes on, the numbers are showing, and to see what Disney wants to do. Whether or not if the whole news with Jonathan Majors made an impact with Loki, and let's see if they want to move forward. They have not said anything. They have not said if they're going to continue with him. Everything's kind of been on the back burner, and plus, with the actor strike, there's nothing people really can do. Like, it's a
smart business move. You don't want to say anything and shoot yourself in the foot. Like, why would you say anything?
So right
just
now,
let it go until something happens.
I mean, you want to say you want to do some things, you want to add some things, because the thing is that you have the variety hit piece that came out that was like all that compiled, old news and but the thing is that for someone that's just looking like that's not a casual, that's a casual and is reading that, they're gonna just think that the Marvel, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is done, right?
That's what's crazy about it.
Even though we know that that's old news, for them, it's detrimental, right? It's like you want to have good PR, right? And that's why they probably released the Echo trailer, right? Conveniently, right after this hippies comes out, because you want to give people like, oh no, we good, we all right. So for them to not say anything about the John, because the DA said that November this month is the last. They're not postponing nothing. So whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen this month. So we get the most definite verdict this month. So hopefully we can move past this and all parties are happy and I guess Marvel will start to talk about, because if Marvel decides to cancel him now and say, hey, listen, he's no longer Kang, then that probably looks bad on his PR part, as well as like the public's perspective. I can't say the fucking word.
Perspective.
Yes. So it'll probably help. It'll probably fuck up his chances on getting
it would fuck them up too, though. Like that's why I'm saying this. I don't look at their silence as a negative thing. It's like if they say anything, it's gonna fuck them up. Period. Because like you might as well just be quiet and let everything play out the way that it plays out. Because if you drop him and then it comes back that he was the one that again abused or whatever, as far as how they look at it, it's like now you look like, wow, you're totally wrong. And then we just had this Johnny Depp situation not too long ago that happened too. So it's like you can't be too quick to like pass judgment and start switching plans and all that. Yes, it's rough. Y'all got a lot of things going on in the future banked on this man, but you got, listen, this is the bed you made. So you got to sit there and again, until something happens, because I'm not saying he's innocent and nothing. Yes, I know Fresh says it a lot. Like I'm biased. I'm biased because of the acting involved in what's going on. I'm very able to keep things separate as far as a human being and what's going on and as far as the storylines and what we're talking about as far as the cinematic universe. But nothing has been said as far as to condemn this man. So I'm not going to be here and start taking a certain avenue if it hasn't been proven yet. So to me, it's like that's the same angle they should take from a business angle. Listen, all right, I know we got to be preemptive, and that's all the news that's coming out now. Yeah, they thought about Dr. Doom, and we might do this and we might do that. Yes, those are natural things that you have to talk about and think about if this shit goes wrong. But until that point, I'm not gonna go out and run out and be like, okay, this is the direction we going. No, we're gonna sit back and we're gonna see what happens, because right now, as far as the acting and the storylines of everything, seems like it's gonna be a great story if they play it out in a good way. But I'm not trying to sit here and jump and be like, this shit is finished just because there's other things going on. Let's wait to see what happens first, and then we'll worry about what happens or how we move forward from there.
Yeah, I guess because we're coming from a perspective of the viewer and the audience, and not the big heads, the producers, the directors, the people that actually have like risk, right, in these projects. Because there's a lot of money that's involved in these movies.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
There's a lot of money to develop the storyboard these movies and shit like that. And so I know that Marvel right now is probably like panicking because they don't know what the verdict is, and they know that having this actor strike is probably saving them at this point in time, because they don't have to make an immediate answer, because
right,
everything is kind of paused at this moment. But writers are still writing and everything is still going. And directors are still like able to kind of like storyboard and shit. But I guess once the verdict is out, let's see what Marvel does. And if I'll like Jonathan Majors to stay on board. I like him as an actor, and I want to see what he brings. You know what I mean? But yeah, I guess we find out, man. Because then I was looking at the numbers for Loki, like the viewership, and right now the viewership is low, but people normally wait until the end to start binging. So
Ahsoka's viewership was low the whole time we was watching it too, right? That's the whole thing they was talking about the whole time, right?
It's still low, yeah.
Yeah, it's still low, right? But season 2 was greenlit though, right?
Did it officially greenlit?
Yeah.
I know that. I don't think there's officially. I think people are just talking about it, but I don't think it's official.
My point is, it's gonna most likely. We can't be official, right? We can't say, but we know it's gonna happen. This is all I'm saying. We know these things are gonna happen. It's just like as far as a business mindset, I understand what yeah, it's a risk. It's a big risk. So yes, make sure you have a plan B. I'm not saying that. So when they talking about this Doctor Doom and then the original 6 Avengers coming back and all that, oh yeah, they was talking about this happening too. Okay, yes, that's natural. You should think about that as a plan B. That doesn't automatically mean that, oh shit, this shit is in a fucking tailspin and we got to reboot the whole shit now. No, if you're a leader or if you're in business, yes, you should always have different options. Just because I'm thinking of different options doesn't mean my plan A is fucking disgusting or horrible. It just means that I'm a smart person and I'm making sure that if something goes wrong, I have other options that I can go to quickly and not be caught up in all the whirlwind of everything. So that's how I'm looking at it. I feel like a lot of these things that people are reacting to is just natural things that should be happening right now. And they're making a lot out of nothing. But maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I look at it from both angles. I'm a fan first, but I know how sometimes business has to run. Like Marvel and Disney's not making any good money. So like so they look into like remove a lot of the shit that they planned on because they thought it was gonna work, and a lot of these shows are not working. It's funny because I was I'm looking at inside the Magic website. That's all like Disney related shit, right? Yo, my man, they wilded out. They said that Disney reportedly is looking to greenlight unpopular Star Wars series for season 2, and they put Ahsoka. The fact that they put unpopular in a Disney-centric fucking website, that shit is wild, bro. Yeah, it had like
what
like,
fucking timeline am I in right now, bro?
It had like
what
20. It had 22 million. I'm like, damn, that shit crazy, bro. I mean, I enjoyed it, and not enough people, tuned in.
But this goes to show you what metrics we judging by, right? We judging by Suits metrics right now, not by the fans. not by the people that want to consume this shit. We judge them by the people that's trying to make money off of this shit. These are two different dynamics, and I feel like that's the problem with everything that's going on right now. We too worried about who's making money, and not the people that's supposed to be consuming it. Because if you made it for them, you would make all the fucking money that you wanted. But you're too worried about all of them. Oh, let's do this. Let's do that. Oh, this is progressive. Let's do this. Oh my God. Huh.
Yeah. No, let's see, man. You know, Disney right now is looking crazy. Let's see. Let's see what happens, man. 2024 is hitting. Once the actor strike is done, then we'll probably get more of a definitive, you know, slate. Because I know that slate is going to change. That slate is definitely changing.
Definitely.
That slate is definitely changing. So we'll find out, man.
There's a lot of things we didn't ask for anyway. And I was talking about Echo like that too, but I ain't gonna lie. It seems like it's a lot more Kingpin than I expected. So I'm with it.
We did not ask for Echo, bro. But this was like during the time where they was greenlighting everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so like now they like kind of like, all right, cool. As long as it's not in production, I'm sure if Ironheart wasn't in production, they would have canceled that shit. They would have been like, nah, we're not doing it.
Probably.
Or
from what I heard about that story, that's horrible.
Yeah, and Armor Wars, I think that's probably the only thing they'll probably keep. Cause that's like they turned that shit into a movie now,
It's
right?
a movie, yeah. It's a movie now, so they definitely keeping that shit.
Yeah,
they had to invest.
I was reading some like crazy rumor that it was like, oh, they're gonna try to bring like Robert Downey Jr. back. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen because I think
I heard he already signed.
And that he's gonna come back as I mean he has to come back as a variant, and I'll say come back as fucking, you know, was it
Superior Iron Man?
Yeah, and like he's coming from that universe where, you know, Reed Richards fucking died, you know, and he's like wilding. He's like, fuck that shit. I'm coming for blood. Like he's gonna be the dickheaded. Because I think Doctor Strange, he was like rumored to be in that. That was a plan to bring him. So maybe they kind of like held off on that and said, "Yo, we'll save this for like Secret Wars." You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyways, man, you guys have anything else you guys want to add before we close out today's episode?
I do.
Oh, what you got?
I want to shout out Northwest for saying that her mom don't do anything.
Fucking, she's a fucking brat, bro.
No, she's not. She's just speaking the truth.
Nah, she's definitely like speaking like how little kids speak, but like it comes off as you know, you've been blessed, right, with this world, right? This world, and you're like, nah, you know what? I don't think it's good enough. You know what I mean? Like I like being with my daddy, like, and that's cool. Like you want to be with your father, cool, but they all materialistic people.
Bro,
one of them.
Not really. If the point they like being with their daddy is because of the non-materialistic shit,
bro. A lot of kids, normal kids, don't care about like big homes and houses and shit like that. They care about what they're being given, and clearly from what she's saying is that if you read in between the lines, she's basically saying Kanye spends time with her. Kim doesn't. She said, "Oh, there's no nannies, there's no cooks. It's just me and him there." So basically, reading between lines, she's not. It's not about the homes, and not about the shit. It's about the time being spent with her, and Kim's not spending time with her. Kanye is. That's what she's saying. That's why she's saying I like playing with that. But you got to read between the lines. That's how kids are. Kids are like.
But I also think if the role was reversed, where he had sole custody of those kids, then yeah, he will have nannies and everything else to help facilitate, because he's a businessman, so he'd be around as well too. And Kim will be living in an apartment.
Not if they were together and this wasn't. Forget it.
I mean, I just think that it's just the roles are reversed. Like, yeah, he's not gonna have nannies because he doesn't have kids full time. Like he's the weekend dad, and weekend dads will sometimes come as a knight in shining armor, or a breath of fresh air. Like, oh, cool, like this guy's so down to earth, like he's always spending time with me.
So isn't this why the family should be together?
Because
I mean, yeah, that's 100%. I agree with that.
I don't think he would have nannies because he doesn't really like people anyway. So
exactly.
I don't think he would have nannies and cook. He's not very that much of a people person.
Well, I don't know him personally, so I can't.
No, you can just tell by Kanye's personality that he's not a people person. Like he's not one of those people that like he's gonna go have a whole bunch of staff around him and all that stuff like that.
I mean, he does have a lot of staff around him. He just don't fuck with him. he has people on payroll. He just doesn't like them.
Yes, so then why would you add 2 more people that you don't like into your circle?
I mean, he understand, like if he's out there making music and he's a full-time dad, he's gonna need help. He's not gonna take fucking North to the fucking studio at 3:00 in the morning because he's manic sometimes where he's like, all right, cool, to me, 3:00 in the morning, I got an idea. I'm gonna be in the studio for the next 18 hours.
Or maybe he's better at managing his time than Kim, and so that way he could do what he has to do and then still have time for North.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't speak on it because I'm not in their life and I'm not there, so I can't speak on that shit.
Oh, no, that's the default. All right, cool.
But I also know that I'm talking to a person that doesn't like Kim Kardashian. You don't like Kim Kardashian?
I don't hate. I don't dislike or like Kim. I just like talking about the shit they go through.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't have a hatred towards
but
it.
you more like everything else versus Kim Kardashian. It'll be Nick Cannon will come on. You be like, I'll take Nick Cannon's side versus I'll take.
Nick Cannon's a fuckboy. I'm not gonna take Nick Cannon.
I'm just saying. I'm just in general. I'm just bringing anybody up. It could have been anybody. Ray J, whatever. Anybody who she dealt with.
That's another fuckboy. I don't think Ray J side.
Oh man!
No. I mean, it's messed up that he try to pretend like he the one that leaked the shit out when there was a whole. They all leaked it out together, but that's another story for another day.
Yeah, I mean, I can't relate, man. These motherfuckers, rich ass motherfuckers, talking about. I don't like this big house. Fuck, yo, like the fuck is going on here? What's happening in this house?
It's not the house. It's the what's being done in the house. She's getting time spent with her at Kanye's place, so that's what she's trying to communicate. But kids don't know how to communicate. Like they don't communicate on a linear level like adults do. So they'll say things like, "Well, I like Daddy's house better. There's no nanny. There's no cooks. It's just me and him." Blah, blah, blah. Reading between the lines, she's basically saying, "Daddy spent time with me."
That was the crazy thing too, because she also said, and I saw Kim talking to her sister like, "Oh, congratulations! Like you make ramen noodles, cool for you." Like I'm like, "What?" Like it's just the way people communicate certain shit that shows me more about the situation than. Again, I don't know what's going on, but when I hear people, the way people communicate, I'm like, all right.
But you gotta,
I kind of see what this shit is.
But you also gotta understand, like we come from a different era and come from a different world than they are. Like they're in this bubble, right? They never had to.
Yeah,
these motherfuckers never had to struggle or anything. So we, if we was blessed with that money and that fame tonight, we will navigate a little bit differently, right? We will have morals, right? And we'll be standing on certain principles, like just overall, like they don't have that. They're just like. For them, everything is tone deaf on their part.
That's what I'm saying. I think you answering your own question.
But I also
that's the difference.
I also think I'm not gonna take what a fucking 8-year-old is gonna say. Like they be saying some wild, crazy shit. Like sometimes you have to be more appreciated. You gotta be a little more appreciated for the life that you have, right? Because you got motherfuckers out there living in foster homes, and you got motherfuckers out there living in fucking shelters. Motherfuckers that's in families that's getting abused sexually and all that kind of shit. Like
where we going with all of this, bro? You're taking it way too far.
No, I'm just saying like
no. You're taking it way too far because she didn't even say all that, bro. All she said is that she likes the more intimate space of the condo that Kanye has over the big mansion. That's all she said. She didn't say that. Oh, I hate everything here or everything about this. She just said I like the intimate space better.
I just think I'm talking for me, like because kids be saying some wild. Because even my kids would say some crazy shit, like they be saying some unappreciative shit, right? I'm just going based on that. Being with my
child does too, bro. So yeah, I get it. I understand what you're saying.
Some shit, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck, like you you act like because you have Xbox and you have all this shit, like, oh, why my service is cut off? Like, dude, like he grew up like not knowing that you have to pay for Xbox Live. So when he doesn't have it one day, he's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, it just kids just, I don't know, they just that entitlement shit. Just for me, for my kids.
No, I get it, and that's kind of a reason why I'm leaning towards what Red is saying. I get it on both sides, but it's like, yeah, it's like you come from, again, we not these people, right? So just talking about my son without going into everything, it's like you coming from a place with nothing, then you come to a place here where you got everything, and it's like now everything is just, it's a given, it's entitlement. You accept all of that, right? But again, like, I get that, but I also get what Red is saying. You got to read between the lines and what the kid is trying to express, right? So that's kind of what I did too. It's like, yeah, kids are wild, but it's not like she was saying some wild shit. It's like, I get it. I'm kind of reading between the lines too. Like, and I agree with what Red is saying. It's like, yeah, we got everything taken care of for us here, but within that same shit, it seems like there's a much more intimate connection as far in this situation with what's going on with their father. I can't judge everything. I'm just talking about what we're talking about right now. So I kind of lead towards that too. It seems like that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen the clip. It looks crazy. I mean, it looks wild, but yeah, I guess we have to watch the whole show to get full context versus watching the clip.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna do that.
Maybe those. I'm just saying, like, maybe there was more said, right?
No, that's true, but I'm not watching.
Because if Kim is like she's like the executive producer, like she could have easily scrubbed that clip and not added it to the show. So there's something that she's like, all right, I mean, that's fine. I mean, there's probably more to it versus that clip.
I mean, she's messy anyway. She didn't scrub the episode when they were talking about how black a child is. Well, she scrubbed that.
The what?
She didn't scrub episode when they was talking about how black her child was when she went foreign. You remember that episode where she's talking about, I'm so mad. I was on a plane and they talked about how black Northwest was or some shit like that.
I never seen that one.
She didn't scrub that episode.
I don't know nothing about that. So
yeah,
can you
explain
to me what happened? Who was
it's one of the old episodes? When she was a baby, when she was still with Kanye or some shit. And they were talking about, you know, she went to like some shit in like Europe. And they were talking about how they like Kanye song, the N-word there. They straight off said the N-word in Paris and shit. And they were making comments about Northwest skin color, some shit like that. And then that's when she wrote this whole letter about.
So was she talking about it, or it actually happened?
It happened on the show. It happened on the show. And then she made it. Then she said, "Oh, I didn't get." She was like, "Oh, I didn't get what Kanye was talking about with the race stuff, but now I do. Now that I have a mixed baby or whatever like that."
Welcome. Welcome.
And I'm saying if she didn't edit that out of her show, then she's definitely not gonna edit out other stuff. So.
Yeah, I mean, but if for her, she's like, she's like a self-preservation. So if something makes her look bad, she's not gonna keep that shit. If it makes her family look bad, she's not gonna keep it. She was only gonna put shit that's gonna make her family look glamorous. Especially if she has like final edit, which I think she does. I think they all have that shit.
She probably has to. I'm figuring she has to.
Yeah. And they also left the shit when the kids were fighting out the Roblox. And they were playing Roblox and they were like leaking her sex tape on the Roblox or some shit like that.
Oh my god, bro.
Bro, that shit was crazy, bro. That clip was crazy. I was like, yo, that's kind of crazy. I said, this grown man doing that shit on Roblox, bro. That's wild crazy, bro.
Yeah, Roblox is crazy, bro. That's wow.
She had like take the kid from. He said, "No, don't go at that."
That's crazy, bro.
That's wild, man.
That's some wild shit. And see, this is when you asked that question. You know what I'm saying? A couple weeks back. That's why I answered the way I asked. If I was a female and all of that, it's shit like that I'm talking about. It's like these are your kids. You don't know what is gonna happen, and you out there like that, you don't know what could happen or how that could fall back on your kids or traumatize them, or somebody in their class bringing this shit up. And I'm just talking about regular people. You famous. Like that's a
That shit made her a billionaire though, man.
But at what cost? That's what I'm saying. And I'm not judging. I'm just throwing it out there.
But I'm pretty
Things
sure
like that's like at what cost?
I'm pretty sure she went back in time and she could do things over. She could do the same shit.
Yeah, probably.
Because she's gonna be a billionaire. She knows she's gonna become a billionaire.
Yeah, better that than being poor, right?
Yep.
And in poverty and all that. So I understand it. I'm not judging. I understand it. I get it. But
yeah,
that's a wild thing. That's a wild.
And she's she's super like successful. Like it's not like she has one source of revenue. She has like she got the scam shit, and then she got the scams that she got licensed by the NBA, some shit like that. That's just wild, bro.
I need to know who dick she sucked to get that shit, bro. Cause that shit is crazy. Isn't that's the same underwear that has the nipples, right? That has the fucking nipples things poking on or some shit.
For the
what?
For the females, yeah.
What the wait? What the
How
fuck
you
are
get
you talking about right now?
Pass that, bro. You didn't see the come on. You didn't see the commercial?
Nah, I'm being straightforward. I don't know what you're talking about right now,
bro. She has the underwear for the females, bro. It stimulates like it shows like your nipples being hard 24/7.
No, it's like it's just an indent for the bra. Like it has like a nipple, yeah. But like it's more like catered to like for females that have like inverted situations. Or
I get you. Okay, cool. What the fuck does that have to do with the NBA though? Like,
no. The NBA is a different. Like they have like these
they're gonna be wearing her underwear.
No, it's what you call that shit?
The bros. For everybody that watched Seinfeld, the bros.
Nah, it's what do you call that shit? The compress.
The man's ear.
It's a compression situation.
Okay.
It's a compress like your legs. Like it's to keep everything.
Spanx.
Like, pretty much, man spanks.
Spanx. Okay.
My thing is we left Under Armour to go to Kardashian Shims.
That's what I'm saying because it seems like the same thing. So
like, what does she know about sports medicine to even like?
What is the advantage?
I'm gonna leave it alone.
She don't have to know anything. She just has to fund whoever does.
Yeah,
I'm not even trying to make fun.
It's her money.
I'm really asking questions.
Credit she paid for it.
What is the advantage? Because I listen, I've been using Under Armour for years. What is the advantage of her? I don't even want to call it Spanx because I don't want it to sound like I'm trying to play it. But like, what is the difference between what she has going on and the Under Armour gear?
Maybe
they have cold gear, sweat gear, all types of shit. So what's the difference?
Probably she's at a cheaper price.
Maybe it's a cheaper price, or like sometimes like the jerseys will be Adidas one year and the next year be at Nike. You know what I mean? It's a different brand.
So is it the compression gear or the jerseys?
It's compression gears. It's not jerseys. Compression gear.
It's underwear.
It's underneath the jerseys.
Okay. I guess I gotta.
I mean, shout out to those making that deal, man. That's a big move.
Yeah, I gotta research this shit. I gotta see what's going on. With that.
People. I've looked at the men's section. They have some good shit, like some good rated shit. I mean, I wouldn't get it. They man fucking expensive, like $80 for a fucking one fucking man spank. It's not a man spank. It's the underwear. It's like they're like Wiccan underwear. Like it just retains. Like it doesn't. You don't sweat as much.
$80 though.
That's just $80 for three
underwear,
bro. Come on, man. That shit wild. But hey, for me though, I stick to my Fruit of the Looms. Or Jock.
It's not for any. There's gonna be females that be buying that shit. It's not for any of us.
Yeah, but also it's like I get it. I mean the nipple shit is kind of weird, but it's marketed for like women that don't have nipples. You know what I mean? That they have like cancer and shit like that.
When I saw that shit, I automatically thought of the Batman bat suits.
Yeah, I mean he did it. He did it.
When I first saw it, I thought the bat. That's the first time I see him. We got making the bat suits now. We got nipples on the clothes. But for what you said, it makes sense. If it's for like that, then I'm excited.
Yeah, but you know, regular chicks are buying that shit anyways because they want that. That shit definitely got blanketed that sentiment. But yeah, nah, it's wild, man. It's wild, man. But yo, man, I need 2% of that money, bro.
I need 2%.
I need the 2% of that $1 billion worth, man. I'll take that. Alrighty, guys.
Make that sex tape, bro.
I gotta make a sex tape with my feet.
Money out there. Money out there. Make those sex tapes, just don't show your face.
That shit crazy. All right, yeah. So we are gonna let me see what time is it. Yeah. Oh shit, 3 hours. Yeah.
Official underwear of the NBA. This is crazy.
Let's see here. Yep. So I know I said it at the beginning of the show. We got a couple of new followers from yesterday. We appreciate y'all for supporting. If you guys have any kind of questions or any kind of topics, leave those questions in the comments down below so we can get to it next week. If you have any suggestions, topics, whatever, if you want to any kind of hypotheticals, they'll throw it in there. Also, if you want to join our Discord, link is in the description below, as well as our merch shop. You want to cop some shirts, everything is available there.
Cop that Rat Wolf.
Rat Wolf. Cop that shit.
Real podcast heroes. Jump on it.
Yeah, all that good shit. But yeah, man. Until next Thursday, man. We see y'all for the season finale of Loki, and then we see y'all for the Untitled Live on Friday. Hit that bell notification so whenever we go live, you know it. These shows are normally like posted like 24 hours before the live date, so you have time to figure things out to watch us. So yeah. Man, until next week, man. Peace out. Have a good weekend. Have a safe one. And we see ya. Peace.
In the city and I'm lurking, hit the brothers on the